Hello and welcome back to another Slay the Spire stream. I'm your host, Vegetablebread. And we're going to be starting off Defect today. Hey, Kieran! I saw you were live, what was that, Friday? Haven't seen you around in forever. We can remove a card from our deck, take Niall's Lament, get a rare colorless card, or swap out for a boss relic. Usually been swapping out for a boss relic recently. There's definitely a snipe available here. Possibly a double snipe. And that's pretty neat. I do like sniping two elites. Only 3 question marks means it's like a 60% chance. Let me look up the math here. It's a 50% chance for three fights. 50% chance of double snipe is pretty neat. Defect is not like mega desperate for help in early elites, so it's not like super necessary. But if it works, it also means like these 2 fights are easy pool fights, and then we kind of get to cruise through a 3 elite line. So that seems pretty nice. I kind of like keeping that Defect starting relic if I can, although boss relic swaps are definitely viable. So I think we're gonna go for the little event here. Let's see what we can do with that. Also, Defect is just fun when you get Niall's Lament, because you can just click enter and win fights. Ball Lightning is pretty good floor 1 pick. Very potent damage card. I'm not sure if we 100% need that, given that we're getting a snipe, but I think it's wise to take it. I think Ball Lightning is probably number 2 on the list behind Cold Snap for best floor 1 pick. You're welcome to poke with dumb questions. Yes, so boss relic swaps are totally viable on Defect, and I like them quite a bit. The Cracked Core is really nice in Act 1, but even by like the end of Act 1, it can sometimes be annoying to have an extra lightning orb. If you're doing like compile driver stuff, you kind of need it, but a lot of the times like you're going to end up doing like dark orb stuff, in which case you want the dark orb in front for like loop and dual cast. Or you're going to be doing something else, so you might end up with a Frozen Core or something, where you don't really want the... I guess Frozen Core replaces Cracked Core anyway, so... but the Lightning Orb does not... Lightning Orbs are not usually how you scale your damage later on. I mean, I guess you kind of do with, like, if you get a bunch of focus and you just Storm or something, but... The Lightning Orb from specifically Cracked Core is way worse than, like, for example, Pandora's Box or something. Pandora's Box is one of the best outcomes. I think we're gonna take Ball Lightning. Alright, no fight in the first one. Since we're doing a pretty aggressive Niall's Lament path, I think we're pretty interested in trading health for upgrades. Also, Defect has the best starting deck upgrades. So Zap and Dual Cast are both really good outcomes. Ball Lightning is fine. So we'll give that a shot. Hey, we hit Ball Lightning. Gotta consider that a win. We could take the health. We did just give health to the Shining Light. Paying health sort of buys us an upgrade later, probably. We might be getting an upgrade even without the health, though. So the health might be kind of unnecessary. But I think we're probably just going to take a card remove on a strike. You don't get a ton of opportunities to get card removes, so you should probably take them when you get them. Actually, we're going to be pathing through a shop here in a second. So maybe we should just leave. Save the money for the shop. Removing a card is great, but going to a shop with 40 gold is not very fun. But I think the main purpose of the shop is just to not proc Niall's Lament, so. Cleric addresses you as a friend. Hello, friend. Are we a friend or are we a monster? I mean, he's you know, he probably thinks we're like a shopkeeper, right? So we got the like metal face thing. I think we'll just remove a card anyway. Maybe we buy like a potion from the shop. Maybe we get like a serpent event. I don't know. I don't feel super strongly about this event. Alright, we hit no fights in the 3 question marks, so we are getting a double snipe here. Definitely taking the golden idol for max HP. That doesn't cost too much. Probably can't afford anything here. Yep. Can't afford literally anything. Okay. No decisions to be made. What are we missing out on? Calipers, Frozen Eye, and Duvu Doll. Well, those are all great. Unfortunately, missing out on some good ones here. Oh well. Fairy in a bottle. Okay. Let's see. Second Ball Lightning seems interesting. I think we'd probably take a Rebound for a little bit more variety. I do kind of like taking 2 Ball Lightnings, though. Taking 2 Ball Lightnings puts us in, like, a place where we could take a Thunderstrike, maybe. I don't generally like taking Thunderstrike, but it is something you can do. These are kind of crummy relics. Golden Idol, Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher is unlikely to proc anytime soon. We're against Slime Boss. Rebound's best target is probably the Ball Lightning Plus. It's a good target. We have 11 cards, so approximately half the time we draw them both together. I guess slightly less the more cards I pick. Yeah, Pipsmix, you're right. We definitely could skip this. Also, good morning. I do want some damage, though. I mean, we're sniping the next elite, and then we have a hallway fight here. So 2 hallway fights before the final elite. I'm worried about not having enough damage for Slime Boss, so I think I'm going to take another Ball Lightning. That's probably an overreaction, right? We don't really need another Ball Lightning. Yeah, I guess I'll take a Rebound. Okay. And then upgrade the Rebound. With a Rebound in the deck, upgrading Zap seems pretty good. So that we can zap a lot. Got upgrade Dual Cast for the same reason. I think upgrading Zap versus Dual Cast is one of the most interesting decisions in any of the starting decks. I guess Watcher, when to enter Wrath is pretty interesting, and that's in a starting deck. But yeah, I think I'll take a Zap upgrade. It's funny because a lot of times Zap ends up getting removed from the deck or not being particularly good. I guess in a deck with an upgraded Zap and an upgraded Ball Lightning, we're probably doing something with Lightning Orbs. Alright, our final proc of Meow's Lament. Oh, we got a Strike Dummy. Okay, so we're definitely online for Lightning Strike here. This looks like a Capacitor versus Cold Snap pick to me. I don't think we're going for Go for the Eyes. We don't need damage, because we have Rebound and Ball Lightning, and the strikes are doing 9 damage, so we have quite a bit of offense here. I think we can afford taking a Capacitor. It's a bit of a speculative Capacitor, obviously. But Capacitors are really good. Just pick up a Capacitor and a Defrag, and we're in good shape here. Ooh, Preserved Insect. Very nice. What is the best Defect deck, and why is it called? I would discourage people in general from thinking of their decks as fitting into neat little archetypes like that, because in reality, it's always going to be a little bit messier than that. Claws are fun though. I don't think we need any of this. Second Rebound opens us up for some shenanigans. But I don't think we particularly need those kind of shenanigans to win the challenges that are in front of us. So we skip here. Social Capacity versus Strength Pot. I think Strength Pot's probably more helpful, especially with a Capacitor in the deck. Ooh, Gouged and Trampled. So we got a Gremlin Knob fight we can have. Preserved Insect does apply, I believe. Let's see, can we fight Gremlin Knob and then somebody else? Yes, we can. Okay. Give me the relic first. Nope. Alright, I'm willing to fight him, so I'll just keep clicking that button until I get a relic. Zap turn 1 is amazing. Triple strike's nice too. Maybe should have drank this strength pot. I guess it doesn't matter. That was fast. Ooh, potion belt. Okay. Barrage goes well with capacitor. Self-repair is okay. Self-repair in Hello World. Hello World is like an interesting way to turn a like power scaling deck into like a deck that can block a little bit better. Is generally how I think about Hello World. Gives it a little bit of block, a little bit of damage. I don't think we're quite in that place. Self-repair, I don't think it's good. It's like a worse defend a lot of the time. Okay, I think I'll pick Barrage. I do like Barrage quite a bit. And it's got a good upgrade, so I presume we're upgrading something here, given that we perfected the elite fight. Rebuild gets 3 damage, Capacitor gets an extra orb slot, and Barrage gets 2 extra damage. Let's go for Capacitor. Alright, well we can't block this. Well wait, we can. We only take one now. If you don't see self-repair this early as worth a couple of upgrades, not having to rest as much at campfires. I think I kind of reject the premise that like that self-repair net saves you health, because it's actually pretty difficult to get self-repair to pay off early on. Is this lethal? I think this is guaranteed lethal. Because, like, on a lot of turns, like this turn, if we couldn't kill him, we also couldn't block. So if one of these was a self-repair instead of a defend, it would basically do the same thing. I think self-repair is primarily useful later on, once you, like, actually have a deck that can, like, block out consistently every turn, like if you have a big Frost Orb deck or something. Particularly if that deck takes a while to set up, because then you, like, lose a little bit of health early in the fight, and then, like, Echo Form your self-repairs so that you don't lose any net health. I mean, it is great to have, like, marginal healing. It's just, it's not really something we can afford here. I don't think Compile Driver's worth it. I don't think we need it. We've got some really good damage cards. It's pretty early for a Storm, and I don't think we need Steam Barrier either. We do have a zero-cost Zap, so we're a little bit on watch for all-for-one shenanigans, but I don't need to go for that yet. Tiny Lagavulin. I think we're waiting until we get Capacitor and more orbs set up. So, not starting them yet. Do we wait next turn for the Zap? Capacitor is definitely getting played. Ball Lightning Barrage is a fine wake-up, I guess. Yeah, I hate to skip the Ball Lightning. Okay. Okay, taking 7. Should be setting up for a big barrage here. Is Ball Lightning Rebound Barrage lethal? This does 10, end of turn we do 12, so that's 22. So we need to do, no, it's not lethal. We need to do 38 damage, or 28 damage from Barrage, and that's definitely not. Or I guess 20, or 19 damage from Barrage. But it's only doing 16. It's not off by much. With Strength Pot, it's lethal. Strength Pot saves 15 health. Seems worth it. Okay. Turnip. Early genetic algorithm seems great. Creative AI gives the deck a direction. It's a pretty different direction. I guess we have a capacitor, so it's not like mega surprising that we would want to create AI. It's very slow though, and it's up against an early genetic algorithm. If it was Thunderstrike, I'd be so excited right now. Strike dummy, ball lightning plus Thunderstrike. Totally here for it. But it's not. It's creative AI. Oh wait, this is a tough one. I think I'll take the genetic algorithm. Let's get that ticking. There's a lot of ways to win the run. We don't need creative AI yet. Let's go ahead and upgrade the genetic algorithm. Actually, is that a good idea? Barrage plus does a lot. Let's do Barrage plus. Genetic algorithm will get there. Just need to wait. Alright, do we power pot in this fight? Power pot could give us like electrodynamics or something. I think we do power pot in this fight. Storm. Okay. I mean, Storm just gets us one extra lightning orb. Static Discharge could get us a lot of lightning orbs, but only if we're taking damage. Let's take the one lightning orb now. Get the genetic algorithm out of the way. It's not very useful in the fight, because it only blocks for one, so might as well just play it. Hopefully we're not eating our fairy next turn. Okay, we're not, because of the defend, but close. Best turn here would have been Ball Lightning Barrage. It looks like we're forced to split him because the orbs are doing 12. That puts him at 74, so that splits already. So I guess we'll throw Ball Lightning in there too. Alright, we can Barrage for 5, so that's 30 damage. Which should be enough to split. We can get a pretty good split too, because we have strikes to follow up. Orbs could theoretically kill him. Splitting a 4 is great. I like that. Just kill him. You know what? I shouldn't have targeted this Spike Slime first because we're immune to Frail. That's a mistake. We're not immune to Weak. Alright, we're gonna have to split this guy because we can't block for 18. So I guess we just go for max damage. And it looks like we do split it. 15 is not too bad. Blocking for 17. That is going to get us split, unfortunately. There's our fairy. Unless we get miraculously lucky with the lightning orbs. We did not. Alright, well we won the fight, but it cost us a fairy. Multicast, Fusion, and Amplify. Amplify would be good if we picked that Creative AI. Creative AI Amplify is fun. Fission helps us draw through the deck faster. If we do want to be a Thunderstrike deck, Fission helps us, like, play lots of lightning orbs and then fission them to like turbo through the deck, playing more lightning orbs, getting to our Thunderstrike. That's fun. Multicast generally is friends with like a dark orb and energy, which we have neither of. I think multicast is out. Amplify, we don't really have any powers. We've just got a single capacitor. It is an upgraded capacitor. But like being able to play 2 power cards and a 1-mana card, 1-mana non-block skill on the same turn, seems like kind of a fantasy. We're also pretty good on upgrades, so taking a card like Fission that like needs an upgrade really badly seems like a pretty good idea, because we're probably going to get that opportunity. So let's grab Fission. Hey Merle, things are going well. We got a strike dummy on Defect with with some lightning orbs, so we're thinking maybe a Thunderstrike, although we haven't seen one. Haven't really figured out what the deck is doing yet. Got genetic algorithm. Just some sort of basic Act 1 stuff. Just killing people. A lot of relics for Act 1, so I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, okay. Well, there's a Runic Pyramid. Runic Pyramid, right? Got a Barrage that we can set up. We've got a genetic algorithm we can hold on to. Got a Rebound so we can control what's in our hand. We've already removed like 2 strikes. Or I guess just 1 strike. Defect starts with 4 for some reason. So it starts with 2 basic cards. Sozu and Velvet Choker are here too. If we feel like we need energy. We have 0-cost Zap and a Fission for energy. Although Fission like doesn't net get energy generally because it draws cards that cost energy. Difficulties and hurdles in Tempering Chocolate. Not something I'm an expert in. Thanks for the follow. Praise Yvonne. Binging with Babish. I don't know what you're referring to. So okay, so for me, I've taken like I used to live next to the Ghirardelli Chocolate Factory in San Francisco, and I've taken actually 2 tours of places that create chocolate, so I do know what you're talking about with tempering chocolate. It seems like the real difficulty is like needing to have like the capital cost of like investing in the like space and like electricity and like the machine for just doing the thing, and like being having a really consistent like temperature and humidity in the preparation room seem like the main challenges for tempering chocolate. I mean, if you're talking about tempering chocolate at home, it's a whole different thing, right? Which is like the challenges that I would personally be encountering. And I think that probably like I just don't care that much. It seems like the point of tempering chocolate is to avoid it getting this sort of like crystally white powdery finish that chocolate gets if it's like sitting around for too long and like whatever falls out of solution. But like I think that tastes fine. So I think that tempering is like something that chocolate companies care a lot about, and something that consumers actually don't care that much about. So if I were making chocolate, I probably would not over-index into tempering too much, which would affect my quality in terms of like if you're like a chocolate scholar, you'd be like, this is poorly done. But thanks, Sherwins, I guess. happy to talk about X. I do enjoy talking about X rewards. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a pyramid, right? But let's talk about the other ones. We have a potion belt and no potions, so Sozu is pretty much completely eliminated. I don't think I ever take Sozu with that configuration. If it was like Sozu and like what are 2 that would be like really bad? Gosh, what's like the worst case boss relics for Defect? The like Defect specific one. But Tiny House is like strictly better than Skip, right? So I was trying to imagine a situation where there's like Sozu and I pick Skip here, but like Tiny House you never skip, right? Crown, that's right. I would skip Crown for sure. So if it was like Sozu, Crown, and something else that's bad, then I would like skip. I think Sozu's worse than Skip here, which is pretty unusual for a boss relic. There has to be something else, right? Oh, Ectoplasm. If it was Sozu, Crown, then Ectoplasm, I think I'd probably skip here. Because Ectoplasm is fighting with Golden Idol, and Crown is fighting with me winning the game. So Sozu's worse than Skip. Velvet Choker, I think Velvet Choker is a pretty respectable pick here. We don't have a ton of like card draw to think that we're going to get choked. And Velvet Choker is like one of the best energy relics, so you should never like ignore it. Anything that does energy for Defect is super good. Because you're going to end up doing shenanigans with like reinforced body for 20 against the heart. But Runic Pyramid is also shenanigans, and it's probably better shenanigans. So I will grab it. It does fight a little bit with the Fission pick, but not that badly. Alright, collector. Okay, we have 355, so we could go to a shop. A lot of elites on this line. So if we want a lot of elites, we could go that way. Not sure we do. I mostly just want this early shop, and I was wondering where we would go next. Seems like this is the way. Unavoidable 2 elites in either of these two. We could avoid the second one by going that way. This route looks hard, because it has 5 fights and then an elite. With no rests, so that's eliminated. And then this route is sort of okay. It's got 3 fights and then 2 question marks. It kind of fizzles out, though, because you have to either fight the Mega Elite or dodge all elites in the act, which is probably just not enough power, so I don't think we're doing that. So none of these two. So it's like one of these two, and it seems like this one puts us to an early shop, so that seems strictly better. Okay, I just hope we survive this this shenaniganry. Talk about why is Philosopher's Stone the irrefutable best relic in the game? I mean, I don't know why people think that they can use Talk About to try and box me into defending an indefensible position. I'm not going to do that. Philosopher's Stone is not the best relic in the game. But Philosopher's Stone is great. Philosopher's Stone, like... So most energy relics have a downside, right? There's an argument that, like, Art of War doesn't have a downside in addition to being a friggin' common. Although, I guess the downside is you can't play attacks, but whatever. And sometimes Velvet Choker doesn't have a downside, but you often have to, like, distort your deck building a little bit around Velvet Choker. So the downside of Philosopher's Stone is that your enemies get 1 more strength. And the enemies get 1 more strength is, like, pretty significant. There's definitely, like, a bunch of fights where it matters a lot. Birds, why did Hitler do nothing wrong? Birds, like, Chosen, Writhing Mass, the Heart, right? Anybody with a big multi-attack, Awakened one, definitely gets a lot of advantage out of you picking Philosopher's Stone. But I think the energy, like, usually way outmatches the downside. So I think Philosopher's Stone is generally a good pick. I think, in general, Philosopher's Stone is best if you have, like, a lot of consistent block. So if we had a bunch of Frost Orbs, for example, or if we were playing Defect and we had, like, blurs and stuff. Because a lot of the multi-attacks are sort of inconsistent. Like, the Heart doesn't attack every turn, right? So you need to, like, if you can, build up defensive resources for the turns where he does attack. And, like, the same for, like, Writhing Mass. He's not multi-attacking every turn. So decks that are able to consistently block every turn and maybe accrue defensive resources with, like, a Calipers or a Barricade or something are really good with Philosopher's Stone. But yeah. Okay, so let's go here. Spheric Guardian. It's true. He has a 2x attack. We could rebound our Defend Plus. Thanks for the follow, Chewbacca09. Reborn in 2009, because that's pretty recently. I have to say, you're not very old. Okay, I always forget about Runic Pyramid during the first fight of Act 2, so I'm not going to forget about it here. And thank you for the follow, Loon Lucy. Appreciate it. Let's just hold the rebound. Let's wait until we get something better to rebound. Let's just, like, strike here. Do we want to dual cast? Okay, good, not the birth date. Otherwise you'd be 11. I guess you could be either 11 or 10 if your birthday is later this year. What's the 09 then? There's just too many other Chewbaccas? Being 11 isn't a crime, that's true, but maybe it should be. If being 11 was a crime, being a police officer would be slightly more convenient. There's some kids running around in the street, you think maybe they spray painted something? You can just arrest them, they're 11. It would be funny if being 11 is a crime and they can try you as an adult for it. I think an 11-year-old could play this game pretty well. Ooh, 111, that's a spicy take. Yes, that's true. There's lots of internet things where you have to be at least 13 because of what's that thing called? The like Child Protection Act. That in reality means that like all content has to be technically made for adults, because otherwise you subject to all kinds of crazy laws. Yeah, I think I will dual cast. I think spending the energy this turn and getting an extra hand size is pretty important. We're a 3 energy pyramid deck, so we need to be spending our energy when we can. Okay. I like Rebound Defend Plus. Capacitor? No, we should be using both defends this turn. Well, wait, are we not rebounding then? Is it like double defend capacitor? We should use the rebound before we shuffle, for sure. I think I like double defend capacitor. Oh, we can't be frail. Oh my god. Turn up, thank you so much. Zap is always happening. Are we rebounding it? We could like rebound zap and then fission, redraw the zap, do nothing. We could rebound the defend plus and then zap fission to draw the defend plus. We could zap ball lightning fission to shuffle. We could actually combine those two plans and then like rebound defend plus, zap ball lightning fission to draw defend plus and genetic algorithm. Yeah, turnip is super good. We would draw with 2 energy, so we'd be able to play probably defend plus again, and then we'd be blocking for 16 by that point. Genetic algorithm blocks for 19. I guess we'd defend plus. Yeah, that seems like a fine line. Okay. Come at me, stupid baseball. Defend and genetic algorithm works perfectly here. Or blocks out, exactly. Works perfectly. And then let's start developing some damage, because we're a little bit slow. Might actually be trying to kill him next turn. Oh wait, he's got too much health. Can we do it? This does 12 damage, these do 9. This does 16, and then at the end of the turn we do 3. So it ends up being 16 plus 12 is 28, plus 9 is 37, plus 3 is 40 exactly. So we're 1 off. Drat. I wonder if I could have gotten one more damage earlier on in the fight somehow. I guess we just block for 15 then? Get lethal next turn? Are we really off by 1? So this is 12, this is 16, that's 28. 28 goes to 37. Yep, 40. Rebounds the same damage as strike. That is the max damage. Yep, okay. Triple defend then. Let the orbs do their work and get lethal next turn. Take 6. Oh, 7. Right. Numbers. Okay, well now we've got super omega lethal. Second barrage seems pretty good. Spending a hand slot on a second barrage, though, is questionable. I do really like pyramid barrage, because we can, like, wait for a glacier, set it up really well. Barrage needs an upgrade fairly badly, and it's in line behind fission, which is a little bit of a problem. You like the steam barrier? Yeah, steam barrier plus runic pyramid. That's a good interaction. I did not think about that. We are a little bit lacking on defensive tools. We've only picked up the genetic algorithm, which only blocks for 1 turn. We did get an upgrade on a defend as well. We have no frost orbs. Steam barrier also needs an upgrade. Steam barrier is a lot better after upgrade. Yeah, Glacier would be really nice here. Yeah, I guess I'll take a Steam Barrier. Just we're gonna have hand size issues, right? So Steam Barrier seems good. We get a card remove prior to our shop. Going into a shop with 300 is enough, I think. Getting an extra card remove. We've gotten 2 card removes this game with no, without doing either at a shop, which is interesting. Do we remove a strike here? Strikes are pretty bad, and it's important to get rid of your strikes in a pyramid deck. We do have strike dummy. They're doing 9. It's quite a bit of damage. I think we get rid of one anyway. What? It's the cleric. Surprised face. Alright, this membership card ends up costing, what, 4 gold? Because it only costs 8 more than half our gold, but then it halves the prices, so it ends up costing... I guess it costs 8. It costs 8 gold. Okay. So we'll do that, obviously. We can pick up a Glacier and bottle it. Oh wait, we can't quite afford that. Merle, are you saying this shop is stupid, or that I was stupid for card removing before the shop? I like Glacier Capacitor quite a bit. If we have Glacier Capacitor, we're going to really want a second Barrage. That Barrage is getting real good. Hey, Baylor. How's it going? Oh, Happy Flower. I see. You're making a suggestion, not just making a little reference to... Oh, shoot. What's that game? I know what game this is referencing. This is the, like... It's the game where you go make friends with people and occasionally play a bullet hell. Undertale, yes. Let's see. So this costs 82, so we would have 60 left. This costs more than 60. It costs 78. Can't do all of it, but I want to do all of it. We could Happy Flower card remove regen pop. Wait, nope, can't do that either. That's wrong. The math does not add up. Buy Happy Flower arm on something. Wow. It's a serious danger. But I want to buy Glacier and Capacitor. Happy Flower is really, really good with Pyramid, though. Ooh, Ascension 20. I haven't actually beaten Undertale, so and by that I mean I haven't experienced any of the endings, although I am sort of roughly familiar. I think the pick here is probably like Happy Flower Glacier. Wait, I guess no, we can't Happy Flower Glacier Blessing Forge either. Darn. Good Happy Flower Glacier Scrape. Do I have a turbo instead of the Happy Flower? It's basically the same thing, right? Extra energy every once in a while. Makes the deck cost less. Yeah, we do have an upgraded one already, but the Dream. Consider the Dream. We start with 3 slots. We upgrade 2 capacitors, play them both, go up to 9 slots, and then we murder people. Yeah, Glacier's too good to not pick. We should probably just click on the Glacier, but I also feel that way about Happy Flower. And can we pick Turbo? Is it Turbo Glacier Capacitor card remove? I don't hate that. It really pivots the deck hard. Because we, like, a lot of our damage is coming from the strikes, so if we card remove one, we, like, need to find more damage. And then we get, like, a huge defensive tool and, like, more cards that don't attack people. So I think that's probably the wrong line. I think, like, a lot of the mistakes that I've made in Slay the Spire, like when I like watch a when I watch a run to upgrade or to like upload to YouTube, I always sort of like scan to the end to like remember what the run was about, and I try to like do a debrief at the end so that I can remind myself. And a lot of runs, I feel like, when I look at the card list, it's like, this deck had a plan, and then I like randomly picked like 4 cards in a row that weren't part of that plan. And I feel like a lot of times that happens like at a shop like this, where I'm like, what if I pick these 3 cards? Like, that uses all my money, and I don't really think about like what that means for the deck, and then the deck dies, like the next floor, 3 floors later or something. So I think about that kind of problem as oversteering, right? So we're overcorrecting for some sort of, we're reacting to something, right? We're like, oh no, Grubble Knob is soon, or like, oh no, whatever, we don't have enough damage, so let's pick a bunch of damage cards, and like, I often end up killing myself. Alright, let's pick Happy Flower Glacier. No scrape. Okay. This is another fight where Frail helps. We could save the Ball Lightning to try and wait till we're actually punching through plated armor. We do get like 2 health damage, but we don't get any plated armor damage with the Ball Lightning line. I guess it's only 1 more damage than Strike. Also, we're probably going to be punching through a lot of the plated armor with Barrage. Ideally. We can block for 11. That's almost 12. It's one of my favorite properties at 11. This is nearly 12. Okay. Man, I really need an upgrade on that Fission. Fission is so much better when upgraded. So we could like zap, rebound, barrage, Fission, which redraws the barrage but gets rid of all the orbs. I guess drawing these 2 cards is pretty good. We could just Fission now and then like zap Capacitor Glacier. It makes Barrage skip a shuffle though. I guess the like hybrid line here is like, oh wait, we have 4 energy. We could really like zap, rebound, barrage, Fission. We redraw the barrage, which seems silly because we're getting rid of all of our orbs, but it's a little bit less silly if we're drawing Capacitor Glacier immediately. Yeah, it's weird how good the Fission upgrade is, because like Fission minus is still okay, but Fission plus is like a whole different card. Chewbacca, what's your best Slay the Spire upgrade? Seek? There's a lot of cards like Seek that just like get doubled when you upgrade them, like Defrag and oh wait, sorry, yeah, Defrag does. Goes from 1 to 2, right? I always get confused between Defrag and Demon Form for some reason, because like Demon Form goes from 2 to 3, so I think that Defrag goes from 2 to 3, and then I imagine a Defrag gives you 3 focus, and I'm like, no, that can't be the case. That'd be way too good. Meditate, yep, Meditate's another one that just doubles it. Loop. So I guess if we're like taking the already best, the card that's already in the discussion for best card in the game, and a card that doubles, then like Seek is right up there. Well-Laid Plans doubles. I don't think there's any cards that do better than doubling, though. There's a couple of cards that, like, it removes exhaust from. So you could argue that, like, Rainbow has the best upgrade in the game, contextually. Because, like, if you're playing a deck and you actually need Rainbow to, like, happen multiple times a fight, then, like, that can make some sense. Catalyst Plus is, like, it's sort of bizarre how effective Catalyst Plus is, because it only looks like it's a, 50% upgrade, but Catalyst Plus is a way different card than Catalyst. Limit Break has a huge upgrade. Yeah, that's a good point. Although a bunch of Limit Break decks end up being fine with Limit Break minus. Like, you end up with a lot of sources of that initial strength, and then in a lot of fights, if you just use it once, that's fine. And like, if you find a second copy of Limit Break, you know, that's enough strength to kill the heart in most contexts. Okay, so let's do this thing that I talked about. Doesn't shuffle, but that's fine. And we're blocking for 11. That's almost 12. We could just block out. We'll save the defense. And I'll go ahead and barrage for just 2. Seems like enough. Considering it hits plated armor. I don't know if I'm there with you for the vault upgrade. Vault upgrade's pretty good. It just makes it cost 1 less. Like, kind of depends on how energy hungry your deck is. Zap is happening. Blocking for 14. 13 is almost 14. We just block for 15 though. That clears out the hand a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Oh wait, we're blocking for 14 right now. We could just stop. Strike gets a plated armor damage. Lets us wait on the barrage for next turn. Sure. Alright, Glacier's in time to block the big attack. I think that's probably happening. 7 plus 8 is 15. So we need to block for 6 more if we want to block out. Steam Barrier could block for 5 and free up energy for Barrage, which lets it get in before the shuffle. We take 1. Okay. We could probably try to take 0 for the rest of this fight, actually. Yeah, I think I like taking 0 for the rest of the fight. No reason to risk it. We could get Steam Barrier out of hand, which draws us an extra card. I don't think that's super important. Alright, passively blocking for 8. 13 blocks out. And then we can Ball Lightning, Rebound, Barrage. Yeah, okay. The rest of the fight was not very long. Multicast seems bad. We can play it for 0. I think we're not taking any of these. What is my favorite character in Slay the Spire? That's a question I should have a better answer to, because people ask it a lot, but I don't have a very good answer. I think I probably enjoy playing Watcher the most, and I think I enjoy the character design of Ironclad the most. Ironclad has some really interesting design space with, like, card upgrades and exhausting and, like, damagey stuff, but Watcher is just, like, it's so fun. Do you like win more? I like winning. Question marks are good, right? We have Golden Idol. Would we take bites? Probably not. We have Strike Dummy and only 2 strikes left. Probably no to bites. Probably yes to apparitions. Question marks are good. Wow, an extra card remove. Geez, we've gotten so many card removes. Do we start removing Defends? I think we just remove another strike. Sorry, Strike Dummy. You want to cut the blocks, Payload? Huh. They make me feel so safe. Okay, I think I'm going to remove a strike, but next remove is going on a defend. I'm going to remove the last strike. It's true. Murder is a very safe strategy for Slay the Spire. Glacier Barrage is fun. Let's see. They are attacking for 29. We are unlikely to be able to block for 29. I think we need to take some damage. I wish this Fission was upgraded, then I could evoke the Frost Orbs. If Fission was upgraded, it would be like Glacier, Barrage, Fission. That'd be so good. They're so tiny. Thanks, preserved insect. Well, what are we doing if it's not Glacier Barrage Vision? Is it like Glacier Defend? Seems pretty weak. Space Savers. Which makes me think that, like, Slay the Spire is happening in outer space. Which just isn't true. Look at that Victorian architecture paired with this hut. I don't know, brick hut. If we drew 3 cards, what are the good 3 cards? We'd want, like, Steam Barrier, Genetic Algorithm, Capacitor, or something. Would you live in the Spire? There's slavery in the Spire. Seems like there's some problems in Slay the Spire society. If we Glacier Defend, then later we can, like, play, like, Capacitor, Ball Lightning, Barrage, Fission. He's gonna weaken us. So attacks are best this turn. We could try to split the difference with, like, Glacier Ball Lightning, although that doesn't make perfect use of the orb slots. Exactly. Who are they enslaving? I've thought this so many times. Are they enslaving, like, cultists? Are there just, like, a bunch of people around that you don't fight? And they're enslaving those people? I don't know. The Coconut is the name of my cat. So if you redeem the Coconut reward, I will go get Coconut. And, she'll be a star of the silver screen. Why would you want to play Earth? I do not understand what you mean, Iliander. There's no option for me here to play Earth. Glacier is clearly a water-bending technique. I don't believe there's any earth-bending in this universe. I think Glacier's getting played. Oh. Can you play Earth on the Spire? Oh, I don't think they have computers. Maybe they do. They clearly have very tall buildings. Can we build buildings like this? I feel like we can't. I feel like these buildings are, like, a little bit too fantastical. So maybe the Slay the Spire world has higher tech. I guess they do have higher tech because they have, like, autonomous robots. So they must have computers. So maybe they do play Slay the Spire in Slay the Spire, or a variant on it. Play Earth. Earthbendy stuff like Iron Wave, Metallicize, and Shockwave. Shockwave is very earthbendy. I will admit that. Metallicize, now that's metal bending. It's a different thing in the parlance of. Although, is it? Wait, hold on. So in Avatar, the only people who can bend multiple things is the Avatar, right? But Toph in Avatar is an earthbender and learns to be a metal bender. So does that mean metal bending and earthbending are compatible, or is Toph, like, secretly the extra Avatar, or, like, because in Legend of Korra, there's a bunch of people who are only metal benders. They don't bend earth; they only bend metal. So I don't know. That's I guess there's like differences in techniques, right? Where it's like there's water benders, and, like, some of them are, like, swamp water benders where they, like, vine bend, and then there's, like, the bloodbender lady, and that's also, like, technically water bending, right? Metal is pretty earthy, I guess. I feel like the earth is mostly, like, silicon dioxide, right? Which is not really metallic. There's metal in the earth for sure, and, like, the deeper you go, the more metal the earth is, right? So. I like the idea that metal bending is not bending. Okay, so Barrage before Fission? Yeah, let's do that. We need to kill these guys. Okay, that was not very helpful. I guess double defend Ball Lightning. Oh, weird. Yeah, I guess... Huh. I guess you would have to be an earthbender to bend lava, but it's a liquid. Is water bending, like, just liquid bending, or is it specifically water? It seems like it's specifically water. We need to play Rebound then Strike to avoid becoming vulnerable this turn. But we don't have anything we really want to rebound. Maybe we do, like, Strike, Rebound, Dual Cast. Gosh, we take 21 and go to 1 if we do that? Liquid Mercury, I don't know. I feel like we're giving Earthbenders a lot more power than Waterbenders, because Waterbenders, they're constrained to, like, specifically H2O, and there's a lot of H2O in the world, but, like, Earthbenders are now bending, like, every other element. And Airbenders clearly just bend anything gaseous, right? I feel like they should just be, like, solid, liquid, and gas benders, rather than... Wait, but then fire... I guess fire is like a plasma bender? I don't know. I could believe that there's plasma in there. They shoot lightning, right? Lightning is plasma. Isn't that true? The lightning is like a tremendous electrical current flowing through air, causing it to turn into plasma, which allows the current to flow. Like, that's what arcs are, right? Okay. So the problem with Genetic Algorithm is I want to play Rebound this turn, and I can't rebound Genetic Algorithm, because it exhausts. I guess I can rebound Strike. Who bends Bose-Einstein condensate, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Quantum benders. Iliander, that was not very effective copy-paste. I don't think our chat clients are willing to turn that into an image for you. Sorry, you can post the link in the Discord if you'd like. Yeah, I think I am going to rebound this strike. Given that there's only one strike in the deck, I think I'm willing to draw it again. But I'm not willing to not block this turn. Maybe you should have played Essence of Steel here. We're kind of struggling to survive, so it feels silly to not play it. Also, maybe I should have prioritized Taskmaster first. I think if we do that, we probably just die. But there's an extra way to die in this fight, which is that Taskmaster just fills your hand full of wounds. We're seeing the beginnings of that now. Okay, Zap is always happening. We don't have enough damage because we got rid of all of our strikes. So we're going to need that Barrage to do some work. Probably going to need to rebound it. And until it gets there, here, we just need to wait. So we need to block for 22 or close to it. This blocks for 13, 21. So we'll go ahead and toss the plated armor in. We could rebound the Glacier. How tight are we to rebounding specifically Barrage? If we rebound Glacier and Barrage kills Slaver next turn. So the problem with not rebounding Glacier is I kind of don't want to play Dual Cast. And if we don't play Dual Cast, we need to play both of the other cards. to still draw 5. But I guess we could play Glacier Rebound, just get rid of both. But then we're wasting the proc of Rebound. Maybe we do just play Dual Cast and try and kill Blue Slaver this turn. It's very unlikely though. I guess it's like a 25%. And we literally, as soon as we play... No, I guess as soon as we play Dual Cast, we're not committed, right? Because Glacier survives? Yeah, Glacier survives. Slavers is the hardest combat in the game. Changed my mind. Yeah, I can't do that. Slavers is very hard. They definitely jump all over you right away. They're a big damage test. Front-loaded damage, that's what you need to beat Slavers. Ideally, you want to be killing Red Slaver on turn 1, and most decks can't. So if we dual cast and both Lightning Orbs hit Blue Slaver, then we play Rebound on him to kill him, and hold the Glacier, and we still take 8 damage, or sorry, 6 damage. But like sometimes, like everything in Slay the Spire, it's contextual, right? So like if you're playing a deck that has like a bottled Blasphemy and a bottled Conclude plus, like Slavers are not scary. Slavers are just a regular hallway fight. But you're in pretty good shape in that case. Reptomancer is definitely scary. But again, contextual, right? Like there's some decks that don't have much problem with the Reptomancer. Like if you have a what is it called? Gremlin Horn. Reptomancer is generally not a huge problem. Obviously, like the Spire elites and the Heart should be part of this conversation, right? I think more runs that think they're going to be successful die to the Heart than any other fight. Maybe the Spire elites. Time Lord. Time Lord's very difficult. Huge challenge for a lot of runs. I think if Time Lord wasn't in the game would be way different. Because, like, if Time Lord wasn't in the game, there's lots of strategies where you could just, like, spam cards. And you do get punished in the Chosen and Heart fights for low card efficiency, but not nearly so much as in the Time Lord. Gremlin Knob should probably be in the conversation. Gremlin Knob kills a lot of runs. Lagavulin, similarly. Okay, so we either take a 25% chance at dual cast killing Blue Slaver, or we rebound Glacier, I think. If we rebound Glacier, we have, like, we're drawing 5 cards out of 7, and we need to draw specifically Barrage, pretty much. But if we don't die either, because we draw probably both Defends and a Glacier. Yeah, I think Rebound Glacier is pretty safe. Let's go for that. Okay, Glacier Barrage is a good outcome. If we Glacier, can we Barrage Taskmaster to death? We hit for 6 times 4, definitely not enough. Okay. Well, I guess we'll kill Blue Slaver then, to avoid taking damage. Alright, Lightning Orbs, we're counting on you. We need you to kill Taskmaster all by yourself. Do we have lethal here? No. We have 24 plus 3... Oh wait, we do have lethal. Yeah, Ball Lightning Dual Cast is lethal. So 24 from evoking, 3 at the end of the turn, that's 27 plus 7. It's 34. Okay. Yeah, you know, Bottled Blasphemy Conclude is definitely a dream and not a reality most of the time. Second Glacier. Sure, right? We have a Barrage plus and a Capacitor plus. 2 Glaciers is appropriate. Although 2 Glaciers is hand size problems. We don't want to be too card efficient because we want to draw 5 cards a turn. But we're also at 5, so maybe we can do to try and survive the next 2 elite fights that we're forced into is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and rest here. Our first proc of Dreamcatcher of the run. I totally forgot I had it. Electrodynamics seems great. It's great against Gremlin Leader. It's great against inevitable second slavers. Not so good against Book of Stabbing. It's a little bit late for an Electrodynamics. Electrodynamics is like best from Niao. Fine as an Act 1 reward. Midway through Act 2 is about the latest I'll take an Electrodynamics. It is still useful in Act 3. There's a lot of AoE fights in Act 3, and there's like Reptomancer and Spire elites and stuff, but not generally something we're super excited to see at this point. But I will take it. Alright, no Book of Stabbing, one time. Damn it. Well, at least he's a small book. Genetic Algorithm only blocks for 4 here. Let's set up the lightning orbs. And I think take 4. Okay. Genetic Algorithm Rebound Defend Plus seems fine. Blocks for 17. We still take 7. We're waiting on that capacitor before we Glacier, I think. Okay. Get some good damage. We get damage too. Alright, there's the capacitor. So we can like capacitor, Glacier, Defend Plus. We probably don't want to shuffle. What's people's take on the all power cards build for this one? We actually saw a creative AI earlier, and we skipped it. For the first Glacier, I think. Would have been okay. It's slow. This deck is already slow, so I think we probably would have died to Slavers if we'd gone in too hard on that. But it definitely can work. Okay. So we don't want to shuffle because we want Barrage to be in the shuffle. Yeah, Mummified Hand is a big power up. If you see either Mummified Hand or Birdface Urn on Defect, you're pretty much locked in to doing power shenanigans. I'm usually not too afraid of Awakened One, particularly if we have whatchamacallit, Birdface Urn, because like you can just Frost Orb block him and then heal up in the second phase. Alright. Yeah, the question is just, can you outscale him before he kills you? Which usually you can. Alright, we are not shuffling. We're at 6 cards in hand, so we're drawing 4, so Barrage will be in the shuffle. Other concerns, we're dying. We could draw 5 cards with Fission. That's neat. This needs to happen, right? And then we need to, like, Fission, Electrodynamics, Glacier, get Barrage again and kill him? Is that the out here? I don't think we're winning. I don't think we're blocking. So we play the Steam Barrier first to get an extra card. So we have 3, 6, 9 cards in hand, so we'd only draw 2 with Fission right now. Do we dual cast first? Does dual cast increase our outs or decrease them? So if we play Steam Barrier dual cast, we draw 4 cards. We have 3, 6, 9 cards in hand, so we'd be playing 3. Yeah, we draw 4 cards and get 4 energy. So we'd go up to 5 energy, and then we can still Electrodynamics Glacier, Barrage. Dual cast does 16, so he'd be down to 26. Electrodynamics does 6, and Barrage would do 24. So that line lives. It's not tremendously likely. There's probably other outs with like ball lightning, zap, rebound, or something. But we need 20 damage out of our shuffle. And Barrage is the easiest way to get it. Okay, dual cast increases the chances, so does Steam Barrier. With the Steam Barrier, it's maybe possible that we block. We did get the Barrage, so that should be lethal. An extra zap too, just for safety. Okay. Unceasing Top and Runic Pyramid, name a more classic combo. Oh boy. Beam Cell seems actually pretty okay here. Get a little multiplier for our Barrage. Have a 0-cost card that gets out of hand. We've got a bunch of expensive stuff in a Runic Pyramid, so that's not a good combination. Taking some 0-cost stuff could help balance us out. We did survive Book of Stabbing, so that's nice. We also got a regen pot, so maybe somehow. If we like get a regen pot, get a good roll on the gremlins, get Gremlin Leader, maybe we survive. Sunder is pretty good against specifically Gremlin Leader, because we can use it to kill gremlins. It seems like we need to be focused exactly on what helps us win this fight. And I think Sunder does. So I think Sunder's going to get picked here, despite the fact that it is horrible for most of the rest of the game. I guess it's not terrible for Collector, because we can pop off the torch heads. Okay. I mean, Sunder is okay with Runic Pyramid, right? We can set it up. I think Ink Bottle increases our win percent in the next fight, which is all I care about. It's Slavers again, unfortunately. We had a lot of trouble with Slavers last time. Let's drink that now. I think Glacier Genetic Algorithm blocks out this turn. Let's see, they're hitting for 29. Oh wait, no. They're hitting for 34. I guess he was doing the weak attack first last time. So they're hitting for 34 this time. Glacier blocks for 11, so it takes us up to 22. This also blocks for 11. Or sorry, 21, then we go to 32. They're hitting for 34, sounds about right. Positive health due to the regen pot. I think not being weakened is probably better than being weakened. There's Electro. Can we reroute the Zap? No. Is Electro Zap dual-cast lethal? So it makes this do 8 AoE, and then we develop 3 lightning orbs. It's true, they got the Slaver Collars right there. That's kind of interesting. I never actually looked at this background art, but it's clearly different, because we looked at it a lot last time. And so there's just like, this panel's the same, but then there was like a little pop-in panel in front of the other side. Strange. Do you think that in the Slave to Spire world I could just like jump off this edge? Is this supposed to be an edge? Or is this like supposed to be the ground? Is this like the horizon? Because it seems like there's more non-horizon-y stuff over here. So this must be an edge, or it's just this house? Is like right here, but then it's the house is behind this thing, right? So like, what? Why is there no horizon space between them? Very confusing. I think this is an edge. I think we could just jump off the edge here if we decided we didn't want to get enslaved. Okay, so Electrodynamics Zap Dual Cast evokes 3 times, evokes this orb, and then Dual Cast evokes one of these orbs twice, or the first one of these orbs. So we evoke 3 times, that's 24 AoE damage, and then we get 6 more AoE damage at the end of the turn, so it's a total of 30. So it's not lethal, but we could kill definitely at least one of them with it. It does cost 3 energy though, so we're going to be left with 1 energy remaining. That's true. There's definitely some magical topology happening. I mean, the whole Spire is magical topology, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense to have such a large object. that like there's a city in the middle. We can't get any ink bottle draws. We could like strike Red Slaver to death and then die to these guys. We get 10 block and 4 end of turn health, so we're going to be at 21 effectively, so we need to take 20 or less damage. These guys are doing 21, so that seems like too much. But we could strike Blue Slaver to death, and we're only taking 17 and surviving. I guess surviving is a pretty good outcome. And then do we rebound the dual cast? Seems like dual casting again next turn is going to be lethal. 16 plus 6 is 22. 22 more, so nobody's dying without the damage. Yeah. Alright, he's dying to orbs, even if we just end the turn. So we only need to block for 13, this blocks for 11. I kind of want to farm this regen pot if we can, instead of ink bottle. We could win this turn for sure. Just strike wins this turn. So we want to play 3 cards for the rest of the fight, and ideally 2 turns. So like Glacier Defend this turn. And then we like strike next turn. Yeah, that seems fine. Defend minus is good enough. Doesn't matter what we play, we're killing him, and we only want to play 1 card. So we could play like a Defend or Capacitor, Steam Barrier, Barrage. Well, our choice, let's give it to Barrage. Or I guess Sunder. We'll save some energy for the next fight. Frozen Egg? Probably should have included Frozen Egg in my list of cards that are on the, like, Oops, All Powers Go list. So it's like Frozen Egg, Mummified Hand, and Birdface Urn. What are your thoughts on the Divinity package? You think it's correct to go for it every run? You're talking about, presumably, the Divinity package based on Meditate, right? Or based on Mantra, right? Not the Blasphemy package? Go for it every run. That's interesting. It's definitely good. I think it's very good. I feel like the problem with it is Pray is really bad, and sometimes you don't see Worship. Worship or Devotion. So if you're trying to get Divinity based on only Prostrates, I think that's probably not good. I do think it's correct to go for it if you have like a wall up or like really? Whoa! Can you explain why you think Pray is good? Because I respect your opinion, and that is a dramatically different opinion than mine, so I really want to hear it. I think we pick up a Turbo here. Our deck is way too expensive, and we have trouble clearing the hand. Okay, Turbo. Get in. Let's take a question mark first. Hope that it like heals us or something. Or gets apparitions, maybe. Oh god. That doesn't heal us. Yeah, if you think Pray is insane, then definitely you should probably be doing Divinity every run, right? Because like the only thing that stops me from doing Divinity every run is that Pray is terrible. Hey, Anton. Let's start with the Ball Lightning, draw a card. Pray is really cheap for the mantra it provides, and the insights are insane in Divinity decks. I don't disagree with that. But, like, Pray does nothing but generate mantra. Like, it's hard to play that on a non-Divinity turn, right? If you're going into Divinity, sure, it pays for itself, but like the net energy cost, because it generates 3. Let's see, let's pull up Pray here. Generates 3 mantra, so it takes you'd have to play Pray 4 times to get into Divinity the first time, and the first one's the most important one. But, okay, let's be charitable. Let's assume you have a Prey and a Prostrate, right? So that's like your second shuffle you're going into Divinity. And you need to play Prey 2 times, along with the 2 Prostrates. So then, like, Prey costs a net net -1 energy, because you get 3 energy when you go into Divinity. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you're considering all of the curse cards, like, getting 4 dud draws is like a pretty big deal, though. And well, I guess you can't consider Prey to be 100% a dud draw, right? Because, like, the net result of a Prey and what is it, Insight, is that is card draw neutral, right? So it kind of doesn't count as a card, and like Prostrate blocks, right? So it isn't nothing, and it's fairly efficient block considering it costs 0. The main cost is the card, right? I don't know, but like yeah, if your decision making is predicated on the fact that Watcher's already insane and you can afford to take dead cards, like, then you've kind of already won, right? Like, why don't you just not take dead cards, and then you're in, like, really good shape, right? But if you don't see, like, Talk to the Hand, right, then, like, and your first uncommon is Prey, like, that's kind of reasonable. If you have a Brilliance, I could definitely see it. Maybe I should pick Prey more. I don't know when the last time I picked Prey was. I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like Strength Scaling and Wrath is a lot more consistent. There's a lot of access to Strength Scaling. You got Tantrums and stuff, Rushdown. I think you do plenty of damage without Divinity. I think we hold these. Actually, no, we play the dual cast now to avoid the Chosen debuff. Maybe we just play Glacier now to avoid the Hex. But I like not overfilling my orb slots. Okay. Electro's good here. Electro Capacitor Turbo Glacier. It's a lot of hexes. It's 4 dazes in the deck. We only need to block for 6. We could just Steam Barrier instead of Turbo Glacier. Well, then we don't really need to play Capacitor either this turn. But what else are we doing? We'd like rebound the Glacier, or rebound the Steam Barrier. Rebounding the Steam Barrier means we have access to more block next turn, but only 5. So, like, not a much. And we've already got a bunch of defense coming up, so I think we just don't want to do that. Do we end with Rebound, or do we waste an energy? Or we could end with Capacitor. These are AoE now, so this is doing 9 damage to him. He's going to 15. If we rebound him, he dies next turn. No matter what. But that's true if we rebound him next turn, too. Oh, wait, are we getting... We might be getting weaked here. Yeah, we're getting weakened, so we should rebound now. I definitely need to play a lot more experimenting, but the results of Prey so far have been very promising. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, Prey is super... well, Divinity's super good. I'm still not 100% sold on Prey, but... Well, wait a minute. Oh, this is lethal. Okay, alright. Alright, we need to block for 18. We did get weakened, as predicted. Capacitor, Glacier, Turbo Glacier is a thing. Each one blocks for 11, so that's a little bit over blocking. I think Capacitor and at least one Glacier is happening. So blocked for 11 here. How's it holding up versus Time Eater? This deck, or Merle's Divinity combos? Divinity is great against Time Eater. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's a huge problem. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, because I haven't picked Prey much, but I don't think it's a huge problem. Currently blocked for 11, she's doing 18, to block for a little bit more. I think it's either going to be Turbo Glacier or Turbo, like, Defend Barrage. Yeah, a lot of times with Divinity you can, like, kill Time Eater from the first phase without even, like, needing the second attack. So Turbo's happening because I want to block. We could Fission? No, we're not Fission. Okay. Turbo, and then I guess we could double defend. I think we just Glacier. Alright. She's got the vulnerable attack coming in this turn. We have passive block for 8. We could double defend. I think Barrage needs to happen. Yeah. So Barrage draws a card, apparently. These dazes are all exhausting at the end of the turn, so that's fine. We're drawing a genetic algorithm, so we're not too afraid. I guess we could miss it now, but I think we'll be fine. Should get lethal next turn. Sunder's only 18. I was counting on Sunder to be more. I'm used to Sunder doing like 30. Because I usually, if I'm taking a Sunder, I take it in Act 1 and then I upgrade it. It does 32. But I'm weak and it's unupgraded, so it'll only do an 18. Rats. 4 damage on turn 3? Jesus. Yeah, we're struggling still, I would say, but just because we're at low life, if we can pull out of this this particular situation, I think we'll be okay. Okay, so passively blocking for 18, we can block for 21, 26. 18 plus 26 is plenty. We could even skip the defend plus. Okay, so we're doing GA defend. Wait a minute. This only blocks for 26. So we need this. Okay. And we take 2. Weak wears off and we Sunder him to death. Her, sorry. Yep. I guess I could have zapped first to get the energy for next fight. Also, ink bottle setup. Overclock seems terrible. Streamline and reprogram seem bad. Let's skip them all. Oof. We're gonna trip in one of these fights. We can't keep doing this. We did get flower set up, that's true, but then we can't spend it. We got 3 energy. Wait a minute, we don't want to rebound zap. Whatever we rebound is getting its cost randomized. I think we need to start out pretty aggressively here. We need to burn through that health and fast. So let's start off with the Rebound Barrage. We'll redraw it. No big deal. I agree. Mr. Sneko can go attack. This is free. Throws a free Glacier. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'll play that. Blocking for 11 currently. Walking out sounds pretty good. We can barrage for quite a bit. We could get more though if we hold it and wait for the Glacier. But we currently have the energy to play it, and it's in the hand. Nah, I think we need the damage. Alright, genetic algorithm with class 0. That's a pretty good emergency button. This turn could just be Steam Barrier. We need to get that out of hand. I needed a 3 energy Steam Barrier, like I need a hole in the head. We could just double defend to draw more cards. We could play the expensive defense. Oh, we don't need to block for that much. We don't need to block for 6. But if we just play Steam Barrier, we're only going to draw 2 cards next turn. Which gives us a 40% chance at Glacier. Or Electro, which also fills up the orb slots. For Barrage. Yeah, Turbo for 3. Great. He's also going to Vulnerable us. So the next attack is probably a big one. Alright, let's just Steam Barrier. And then next turn we're probably spending like Genetic Algorithm Defend or another Defend. Okay, he did the small attack again. I didn't know he could Tail Whip twice in a row. Ball Lightning for 0 seems good. Should we just Barrage then? Seems like we're shuffling next turn. So let's fit in the Barrage while we can. Balking for 4, need to generate 11. That sounds like a defend plus in the defend if we had that. We don't. So we either triple defend or we genetic algorithm. We'll save genetic algorithm for a bigger emergency and triple defend. Might as well shuffle this strike. He's tail whipping for a 3rd time in a row. I guess that's allowed. We can like dual cast Glacier Barrage. Does quite a bit of damage. Fills up the orb slots. Gets a big Barrage off. I kind of want to Barrage with Rebound now that Rebound is shuffled. We could like Fission to try and get some of the cards out of the hand. We could like Turbo Fission. Do we have lethal? 9 damage at the end of the turn, plus a 20. So it's 29 plus 18 is, yeah, 47. 29 plus 18, 47. Yep. Okay, we have lethal. We should play Genetic Algorithm before the fight ends. Okay. Cold Snap? Well. No, we've got 2 Glaciers. I think we're good on Frost Orbs for the moment. Charge Battery could be pretty good. I think Happy Flower setups are not super important. Happy Flower on turn 2 is almost as good as Happy Flower on turn 1. Turn 2 is we're more likely to have hand size problems than turn 1. It's hard to predict which one's correct. I mean, we get more energy than in the next fight if we set up Happy Flower better, but the timing might not be better. Are we doing 2 question marks or a question mark and a shop? Probably a question mark and a shop because we're going to still be at 5 and question marks are scary. I think Charge Battery is correct. We are super constrained on energy. This alleviates that a little bit. Kind of costs 0. This helps us heal. These other ones are really bad. We could take a Decay and get rid of it immediately if for some reason we wanted to keep Golden Idol. Pretty happy to see Forgotten Altar. Waffle would be nice. Ooh, we got a waffle. Wow. Called it. Praise Yvonne. Calls out the waffle. Invokes its power. Is this a Shuriken deck? We have a Barrage. But we've removed like all the attacks, or all the strikes. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 technically. 5 left. It's gonna be tough to trigger Shuriken with so few attacks. Oh man, Merle, I love the cultist armed waffle. It's too bad that the first card we see from Frozen Egg is a Static Discharge Plus. Alright, let's take the waffle. I think I'm going to take a Speculative Shuriken. It seems like it's really good if we can get... Because we already have orb slots, right? So if we can get orb slots and strength to scale Barrage... we could do a lot of damage with those barrages. Oh, you want the Hand of Greed? Yeah? Oh, yeah, Hand of Greed with Bloody Idol, huh? That's interesting. I was thinking Hand of Greed as a way to proc Shuriken, but that doesn't actually work, does it? We also can't buy Shuriken Panacea. Panacea is always something you're looking out for with Defect because of Bias Cog. We also have 4 open potion slots, and we're about to go fight a boss. Maybe we need the help. Seems like Electrodynamics is pretty good in a boss fight, though. I don't think we're too worried. We can Shuriken and card remove. Removing one of those defends. We could Shuriken Cold Snap. We could Hand of Greed, Panacea, and a potion, right? Yes. We have 33 left, so either of these two. What else could we do? I don't think we're ever buying Juzu Bracelet. Alright, let's buy Shuriken and like a Cold Snap? Shuriken or Defend Remove? I don't know. If we buy the Shuriken, we're like really low on attacks. Thanks, Merle. I appreciate it. It's super nice to hear. I like Hand of Greed Panacea Pot too, but I don't know. I like Shuriken too. Like, how do we win the game if we're like Hand of Greed Panacea Pot? We're not like... Are we really like farming Hand of Greed in Act 3 with this deck? I don't know. It's cool that it is sustain. I guess if we like do Hand of Greed Panacea Pot and we like go beat the boss and get a Bias Cog, we're in great shape. But yeah, like the Hand of Greed Bloody Idol interaction is like we're currently at max health, so like we only need that interaction if we're gonna need health in Act 3 or 4, I guess. And that just doesn't seem super necessary. So I think I'm gonna take the Speculative Shuriken and card remove defend. Get that ceramic fish interaction. Seems like we're smithing. Finally get that fission upgrade, probably. Other options... Steam Barrier? Turbo? Yeah, that waffle was pretty epic. So that waffle healed us from 5 to 71. 66 health waffle. Yum. Yeah. Electrodynamics is worse upgrade than Claw. Changed my mind. I can definitely change your mind on that one. So, like, a lot of times when you're playing Electrodynamics, you're evoking a bunch of lightning orbs in that turn. So you're playing, like, Electrodynamics and Dual Cast in the same turn or something. And as soon as you play Electrodynamics, the orbs become AoE. So the more orbs that Electrodynamics generates, the more orbs you're evoking. So adding an extra lightning orb to it is not only adding 3 AoE damage, but can be adding, like 16 AoE damage. And 16 AoE damage is, like, that's a conclude, just being stapled onto Electrodynamics for the cost of an upgrade. Plus, if you have any focus, it gives you an extra orb. It's pretty good. I mean, the main effect of Electrodynamics is the lightning hits all enemies, and the channel 2 lightning is kind of a bonus. So I definitely don't think it's like a 15% upgrade or something. But yeah, the claw upgrade is so bad. Oh my god. Okay. Glacier. I think we're saving rebound for shuriken combos. I think we really need to farm that shuriken. But Glacier seems fine. We've got 2 of them. We can let one of them go now. Okay, they're hitting for a lot. We've got a Fission Plus, which feels so much better. We've also got Turbo this turn, so we can really do some stuff. We could Rebound Strike, Fission Strike to get a Shuriken proc. It also just does, like, 27 damage. We need to go find Electrodynamics, and Fission helps us do that. The problem with Fission right now is that we can't really spend the extra energy very well. But I think we need to draw some better cards, so let's give it a shot. Okay, get the Shuriken proc, and then start blocking. Saving the Ball Lightning for the next Shuriken proc, I think. I don't know if Sunder Ball Lightning Barrage is ever going to happen, but I guess it could. We just need to get a Torch Head to 24 or below. This one's already below that. Okay. They are attacking for 35, blocking for 17, and block for 18 more. We can block for 16 more of those. That seems okay. And fit an Expaster. Okay. I guess we were sundering the higher health one. I was hoping to sunder this one. It is a little bit silly to Barrage this turn. I guess we can Electrodynamics this turn too, or like Glacier. I guess Ball Lightning and Glacier are getting played, so Barrage will hit for 21. Seems like enough. Sunder you, and then like. Let's see, Ball Lightning plus Barrage, he's going to do 11 plus 21 is 32. So we need a Lightning Orb, but we haven't played Electrodynamics. Interesting. So if we want to kill him, we have to play Electrodynamics instead of Glacier. Or we can play both with Turbo. Let's do that. Frost Orb's in front, I think. We're getting debuffed soon, so we might need to evoke those. Let's see, so Barrage is going to hit for 7 times 5, which is 35, so we definitely don't need to Ball Lightning Torch Head. Now that I've done all that stuff and like set up the Shuriken proc, I realize I'm like drawing a card awkwardly at the end of the turn, and then like I'm taking a bunch of damage. I guess it's not too much damage, it's like 10. but Genetic Algorithm blocks out. I could just not play Barrage. But then Barrage misses a shuffle too, and I'll just Barrage. Alright, here's the debuff turn. We're going to wait for Barrage until Rebound. Do we charge battery for next turn energy? I think I'd at least play a defend this turn. Could play 2 defends and then still draw fully. Porque no dos. I don't speak Spanish, sorry. Did you say, why not 2 of them? We have a Barrage and a Strike, but that's not enough. Do we just, like, skip this whole turn? Just wait. I guess I want to draw the Rebound and the Void. Why would I want to draw the Void? I have 5 energy. It feels really stupid to not do anything with it. Both Happy Flower and Charge Battery triggered this turn, so... A lot of energy, not much to do. No card draw. So we can't, like, get 3 attacks. Probably don't want to play Barrage or Strike, because we want the Shuriken proc. We also have a Turbo in hand. We go up to 7 energy. Oh, I see. Yeah. Do we just do nothing? He's buffing. No, if we do nothing, we're not going to get a Strength proc next turn either. I guess I'll just, like, cycle these. Do some damage. Do I cycle the Steam Barrier too? No. Okay, that's 6 cards. It's not enough to draw all of these, but it's close. Do I need to defend for next turn? Oh, we're immune to Frail, I forgot. I was like, why is this still blocked for 8? I play left. No Frails. Next turn is probably like Rebound, Barrage, Strike. And then like Turbo block. Seems like keeping the defensive tools is probably a good idea. He is not attacking. Oh, we didn't draw the Rebound. That's brutal. Maybe we do nothing here, and then we draw just a Rebound, and then we could Rebound the Barrage Strike next turn. We exhaust the Void, which causes us to draw a card. We have 3, 6, 10 cards in hand. Let's see. We could just proc Strength right now and Barrage. All Lightning Strike Barrage. Get a Rebound for next cycle. Oh wait, we can't do that. We don't have enough energy. We'd have to turbo it. Well, what's wrong with that? Gets a bunch of cards out of hand. We would end up drawing 5. Yeah, we'd be playing 4 cards and exhausting a Void. Seems okay. Oh man. Thanks, Ink Bottle. I did not see that coming, but that's really good. Get a Strength proc and then use it immediately? Absolutely. Okay. Torchlings are currently already taking end of turn 12 damage. We can Glacier to remove 6 of that and replace it with a 16. So that's 10 more. For a cool 22. Glacier also does a good job of blocking. We could kill one. Let's see. We need to weaken one down to 20. I guess we Glacier this turn. And then these guys are both down to 20, so next turn we can, like, Sunder, Ball, Lightning, Barrage. Get more strong. Seems like it's time for Steam Barrier. Currently blocking for 11, 15. Yeah, perfect. Alright, Sunder's always happening. And then, like, Rebound, Barrage, Genetic Algorithm? Let's see, Barrage does so much damage. We actually only need to do, we could just Ball Lightning him and he would die. Because we would do 9 at the end of the turn. Oh, it's only doing 9 because we're weak. The weak and strong are fighting. I forgot that I was weak because this number's the same. This number's the same, but this one's different. Drat. Well, 19 is more than 18, so that doesn't quite work. So we're gonna have to Barrage on him if we want to get that, use that to block. And we have 2 energy left for blocking, so it's probably like Genetic Algorithm, Charge Battery, or something. Seems fine. Need to block for 46, currently blocking for 8. I guess Defend over Charge Battery. Charge Battery is nice, but we need the health this time. Okay. We have 3 attacks, so we should probably get a Strength proc. We're about to shuffle as well. Oh, crap. Okay, so Barrage has missed a shuffle now. Alright, do it anyway. We could zap to draw a card. Okay. We could turbo Rebound Sunder. It's time to start paying off that strength, I think. Rebound Sunder puts it on top for next turn, too. And I'll Charge Battery because I'm drawing a Sunder next turn. Can Steam Barrier, too. Seems like mostly just getting rid of it is best at this point. It's only blocking for 4. Drawing an extra card. Do we have lethal? 12 damage plus 29 is 41. That should be lethal. Ink Bottle wants us to play 1 card if we can. Pretty sure the highest damage card is going to be Sunder. And that's not enough by itself, so sorry, Ink Bottle. I guess that means we play as many cards as we can. Okay. Buffer plus. It's interesting to see a buffer when I have a Frozen Egg. Mostly buffer is like a card that I'm happy to see generated from Creative AI, and usually not a card that I will actually like pick and put into my deck. Creative AI or a Power Pot. But Buffer Plus is so much better, so maybe we actually do pick a Buffer Plus. Buffer Plus is kind of like Genetic Algorithm in that it's like a big resource that like blocks 1 big attack. And we do kind of need those. We're like a Frost Orb blocking deck, so we're trying to like use the big blocks while we set up the Frost Orbs, and then once the Frost Orbs are set up, we like barrage people to death. None of these are attacks. An attack would be nice because of Shuriken. Particularly like Core Surge. Machine learning seems bad with pyramid, so I think it's like buffer or skip. I don't think multicast is better than skip either, given that we only have 3 energy and we're super constrained. So it's just is buffer better than skip. We have a lot of expensive stuff. I think buffer's probably worse than skip. That's a tough one though. It's upgraded. Can save you hundreds of health, you know. We're only a 20 card deck. Not too worried about bloat. What are the other fights where buffer is really good? It can block like a Spire shield hitting you in the back for 50. But like if that's happening, then Spire Spear is about to stab you in the face, right? So that's not really a good outcome. It can block like Donu Deka for a turn. It's probably not good in Awakened 1. Probably don't play it in the first phase. Can block. It can block Giant Head twice. That's a pretty big deal. I can block the 45 damage attack from Nemesis. I think we're already pretty good against Nemesis, though. We're less good against Giant Head. Giant Head's going to be tough. Yeah, I think we skipped this all. Too bad. There's an inserter. We don't have consume. We could get rid of the last strike and 3 defends for Pandora's box. We do have a frozen egg, so if we get any powers, they would be upgraded. Could take an energy. Probably not too costful to take the 1 curse. Inserter is really nice, though. We've got a barrage. We need more focus scaling, so I would love to be able to take a consume. And if we take inserter, we'd be a lot more comfortable taking consume. Yeah, I think we do inserter and try to do frost orb stuff. These are all good, though. I would love to have 4 energy. This lets us do crazy busted stuff, and then this could get us like a Bias God Plus or something. Could also get me more attacks. Could get me fewer attacks, technically, since we're feeding it an attack. We'll just go with the inserter. Live the barrage dream. Alright, Act 3. I want a barrage. And a consume. Barrage, consume, that's all I want. We need to go this way. Okay. Electrodynamics is good in this fight. We can Fission Plus with it too. Draw some cards. Sure. We need to block for 11, so. Sunder is neat. We can rebound Sunder. Okay. And then go Shuriken proc. And get this zap out of the hand. Neat. That's a good turn. Sunder strikes again. Charge battery steam barrier blocked out this turn. Leaves me wondering what I'm doing with the rest of the energy. I guess I'll just charge battery double defend. It's less efficient, but I want to draw cards. Okay. Glacier for block? Actually, is dualcast, is Glacier Barrage dualcast lethal? It definitely kills this guy. This is 21 by itself. But it's not lethal because the dualcast only hits him for 16. Let's just get this genetic algorithm out of the way. Barrage so that it survives the shuffle. Or so that it gets shuffled. Ooh, Sunder's just off. I guess we can, like, turbo ball lightning Sunder. He's dying at the end of the turn, so we only need to block for 15. And that blocks for 8 passively, 7 actively. That's 15. I guess I'll just throw a lightning orb in there. Draw a card. We've already completed our side quest, so we're just waiting on killing him. I assume this is lethal. Great. Back to full health. We do need stuff. So the things I asked for are Barrage and Consume. Neither of these are Barrage, neither of them are Consume. So I guess we're skipping them. Leap Plus is kind of interesting. Okay. Electro's great in this fight. We're taking a lot of damage right away. But that's what Anchor's for. We'll save the strike for a Shuriken proc, theoretically. We've got a turbo, so we're not super energy constrained. Okay, so they're all taking 12 at the end of the turn, so we can probably kill Exploder pretty easily. Yeah, 18 damage way overkills him. I think we can kill both. Yep. And now we wait for Spiker to die. We could almost Glacier Sunder, but no point. Just click on turn. He doesn't. I guess we should get setups on Ink Bottle and stuff. Hologram Plus gets us back the Barrage, or gets us back the Rebound, so we can Barrage again. That's almost as good as picking a second Barrage, right? Costs a little bit more energy. Energy is kind of hard to, kind of scarce in this deck. It's a defensive tool, which we don't really need. We've got a lot of, Did I miss Genetic Algorithm? I thought I had played it earlier, but I think you're right. I think we did miss it. Sorry about that, bad Terrence. Yeah, Hologram has energy and hand size issues, so I think we're going to skip it. But it would essentially be a second Barrage, which is something we need. I guess it's also a second Consume if we get Consume. Hologram is such a nuts card. Alright. Upgrade a card. Okay. Sunder Plus, Electro Plus, Charge Battery? Oh, Steam Barrier could get it. Yeah, let's get it this Steam Barrier. Steam Barrier Plus is so much better than regular Steam Barrier. Darklings again. Very well. I guess we'll just Fission immediately to draw a card. I'll Capacitor Defend to draw another card. I guess that card is also a Defend. Okay. Sure. Not as auspicious as a start as last time. We can Electrodynamics dual cast, and like, I wish I could Turbo Sunder with that, but I can't. Steam Barrier needs to happen. We can't draw cards. I don't think we're rebounding a Steam Barrier. Crap, we're getting beat up. Potions don't really help. Dualcaster skip. Dualcast sets up for Sunder next turn, is that right? 16 plus the 3 is 19, which would leave him at 36. 36 minus 10's 26, still a little bit too much. So we'd have to, like, I guess we could turbo Ball Lightning, Rebound, Sunder. Okay. Glacier. Sets up for barrage stuff. Does it draw 4 or fewer cards? 3, 6, 9 cards. So double Glacier would draw 3. 1 card left in the draw pile. But then we couldn't turbo anything out. We could energy pot out a single card. Other things we could do is like Glacier, Rebound, Barrage. I guess Ball Lightning, Rebound, Barrage with turbo. Yeah, that seems pretty good too. Okay, let's do that. And I want to kill this one because he's hitting harder and he has more strength. And we're already blocked out for 10. So Barrage is going to hit for 6 times 4 is 24. These are doing AoE damage, so that's 6 AoE damage for 30, so we need to do 11 more damage. So we have to put both Ball Lightning and Rebound on him. Okay. And we're already blocked out. We could charge Battery just to set up Sunder. He takes 6 at the end of turn. Okay, I'll set up Sunder. Oh crap, we're gonna shuffle now. That was not intended. This deck is complicated. Let's just set up a Glacier and Zap. And play Genetic Algorithm, because we're going to win next turn. Oh wait, he's getting back up. We don't have enough damage to kill all 3. Oops. Sunder still can't kill anybody. We'd have to turbo it out. Not a terrible idea. We could, like, Barrage, Ball Lightning, Sunder with turbo. We could Ball Lightning this guy and then Sunder him. And then Barrage the other one. We're playing turbo and 4 cards, so I think we don't shuffle. 3, 6, 9, 10. No ink bottle. So yeah, we'd get to hologram back the Barrage. Okay, that seems fine. We are not blocked out, so we should... Wait, can we kill both? Yeah, we can Barrage hologram Barrage. That sets up ink bottle. Great. Okay. Took some damage there, for sure. Pretty big mistake, because I thought I was ending the fight the next turn, so I used my Genetic Algorithm, and then wasn't ending the fight, and so I took a bunch of damage that I could have blocked with a Genetic Algorithm. Not enough Frost for Blizzard, not enough Orb damage for Bullseye. Charge Battery seems superfluous, although the other one's been pretty good. Setting up for Sunder and stuff. We've already got one. It's only a 21 card deck. We'll draw to it pretty quickly. Skip. You're not a Barrage or Consume. Okay, this fight's scary. Let's start with Zap. Unless I want to rebound the Zap. I don't want to play rebound first, because then what if I, like... Because then I can't do it on, like, Barrage or anything. I guess I'll just start with Defend. Okay. We want Lightning Orbs in front. So I will Zap and then Glacier. And then block out Steam Barrier and hold the rebound. These both go every third turn. Oh no, this is every second turn. So they're not in the same cycle. We have Rebound and Barrage. Unfortunately, we also have Fission. We'll probably want to use this turn. Okay. We could, like, hologram a Glacier. I want to, like, hologram Glacier, Capacitor, Barrage, but that's, like, way too much energy. Okay. We can fit in a Sunder here. Sunder for a proc, sure. And we can also fit Capacitor. Okay. Did you take any damage besides the first turn? On the Orblink fight? Yeah, there was a... I'm pretty sure we took a bunch of damage on a later turn. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I'm just completely insane. I want to get a Strength proc, and we can. Ink Bottle's procking, drawing one of these. If it's Turbo, we can get a Strength proc and Genetic Algorithm. Can we pick two cards that fit both lines? Whether it's Turbo or not Turbo. I guess, like, Ball Lightning Strike? But then if it's Defend, are we screwed? No, because Ball Lightning and Strike both block for 10 plus. Okay. Oh, it is the Turbo. Okay. So we can Turbo and then, like, hologram Ball Lightning Barrage? Or hologram Rebound Barrage? Or we could just Turbo Glacier Barrage. How about that? Maybe the big brain play here is Turbo Charge Battery Genetic Algorithm. That blocks for 30. This blocks for 3 at the end of the turn. We take 6. But then we set up for more orb slots with Barrage. Turbo's definitely getting played. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. The Frost Orbs block too. Okay. He's hitting for 70. That's a lot. We can't really effectively block any kind of damage like that. We're going to have to block it through damage, and our only damage is Electrodynamics and Barrage. So I guess we play them both. Block for 9 at the end of the turn. I guess 9 plus 4 is 13. And then hit him for 35. Doesn't seem like enough. We could Energy Pot and fit a Glacier too. So Energy Pot, Glacier, Electro, Barrage. Yeah, Glacier Barrage is okay. It's worse than, or I guess it's better this turn than Electrodynamics Barrage, but worse later, because Lightning Orbs do more damage than Frost Orbs. But I think both is probably the answer. because we're like way off. So like ball lightning, hologram, barrage. How do we survive next turn if we barrage this turn? Oh, we have rebound. So we could like hologram, rebound, barrage, steam barrier. Yeah, that seems like the right approach. Do we need steam barrier? This is 3, 9, plus 8, so 17 at the end of the turn, and we've got 5 now, so no, we're blocking for 22. I guess the steam barrier draws as an extra card, but we're guaranteed to draw barrage, which is the important card. Oops. Oh, whatever. Probably we're playing it anyway. Seems like ball lightning is definitely happening. Is Sunder more damage efficient than Defend in this fight? How much does... So Sunder blocks for like nearly 10 per... So it's like 8.3. So it's slightly more than Defend. Interesting. But we kind of want to play more cards for Ink Bottle if we can. And it looks like we can, so... Okay. Pretty respectable damage. Did 300 damage to Transient. Not too bad. Second turbo. I don't know. It's not a barrage and it's not a consume. Where is that consume? That's what I really want to know. We're going to a shop ever? Nope. I don't think this improves it enough. So let's go. 2 turbos is kind of scary. Okay. Girl with a fat beard. Yeah, I don't know. Beam Cell's okay. We do have limited hand size, right? So that's kind of the appeal of Beam Cell. We dual cast just to get it out of hand. I don't think dual cast is ever going to be super effective in this fight. I would hate to waste Genetic Algorithm on this turn. Doesn't seem like we need to. We can block for... Yeah, we're blocking out with those. So it's just Electro, Steam, Charge Veteran. Try and set up for a big turn next turn. Yeah, we got a rebound too. Okay. I guess maybe we should have saved the Steam Barrier since we can get a slow proc with that. Here we got 4 energy and a turbo and a fission. So hopefully we'll play a lot of cards this turn. Fission's gonna draw 4 cards. If we can get it to draw Glacier and Zap, then I'd feel okay playing Barrage after it. Obviously, it's, I guess we can play Ball Lightning after, too, huh? Okay, so let's clear some hand room out. Because we need to draw 4 cards. We have 3, 6, 9 cards. So we need to play 3 more, Fission included, so 2 other non-Fission cards. We should play, like, Sunder now? No, we want Sunder to be after... We could hologram a second turbo. Struggling to play cards here. Yeah, the unupgraded dual cast is really bad. Maybe it gets the next upgrade just to make it cost 0. There's so few cards in the deck too, we like see it all the time. It feels bad to play Defense here, but this is a 10 energy turn, so I think playing Defense is appropriate. Wait, we're gonna draw 4 cards though. We're gonna want to play like Capacitor Glacier. So that's 3 of the energy, 4, 5, So we'd have 5 energy left for attacks, and then it's like Sunder, Ball Lightning Barrage. I kind of want to like Barrage Hologram Barrage though. You want to Barrage now? I want the Barrage to be the payoff, though. That's true. If we Barrage Rebound, that clears 2 hand slots out. We'd only draw 3 of these cards rather than 4, because one of them's Barrage. We don't get many slow procs on it. But I think that's probably the best play, because we're going to Barrage 3 times this turn, so... with that line. We don't need to necessarily care about every single one of them being amazing. Okay, we missed the capacitor, but that's okay. We're not out of capacity. Glacier Zap is happening. We've got 6 energy left. 3 of it is going to be Barrage, Hologram, Barrage. I think Ball Lightning should happen too. So I guess it's just Ball Lightning, Barrage, Hologram, Barrage. Wait, that's only 4 energy, so I should play 2 defends to get slow procs. Oh. Well, that's okay. We can just hold that. Alright, pretty good turn. But now he's really attacking. Okay. So we can, like, Capacitor, Glacier, Genetic Algorithm this turn. I think that blocks him. 7 plus 25 is 32, plus the 4, or the 8 at the end of the turn. Sorry, 32 plus 8 is 40, so we'd be taking 4. It's okay. Setting up a Rebound Barrage turn next turn. Okay, we need to like hologram we didn't draw Turbo. Turbo is pretty important in this fight. We could play another Glacier, set up the Barrage to be even bigger. And then just like Glacier Defend pluses this turn. So that blocks for 15 plus the 12 end of turn. That's true, Ink Bottle. We don't have to pray, we can... Oh, I see, pray that it draws. It's funny, 3 of these cards cost 0, so we got like a 50% chance of drawing a 0-cost card, but we also have 50%, or a 1 in 6 chance of drawing a Void. Actually, drawing a Void is fine if we're expecting a 0-cost card, right? No 0-cost stuff in hand, so I can't like Barrage, Rebound, 0-cost thing, Barrage, which would be nice. Even that, I'm not sure is lethal. Maybe it's just like Dex Pot, Defend plus, Hologram Defend plus. Or Dex Pot, Glacier Defend plus. How much damage does that take? So if we... The Dex Pot's gonna say 4 health, so... We'll see if that's enough. It's probably not. 7 plus 8 is 15, plus the 12 at the end of the turn is 27. So we'd end up taking 22 damage. That's a lot of damage. That doesn't seem right. If Dual Cast had been upgraded, we could Barrage, Rebound, Dual Cast, Barrage. Or I guess Barrage, Dual Cast, Rebound. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it has to be the other way. Well, this is a pickle. Alright, I think we just have to take 22. I don't think there's any way around it. And we're still just hoping Turbo draws next turn, basically. Did not. Steam Barrier draws a card. That's also not Turbo. Alright, we got some slow procs. Is this lethal? Barrage, Hologram, Barrage? I kind of don't think so. So it's, let's see, we've got, how many orb slots? 9? 3, 10, or 3, 5, 9. So 9 times 8 is 56, and, wait, no it's not, it's 72. 72, and then the rebound is going to do 13. So 72 plus 13 is 85. And then this next one is going to do, let's see, what's 7 times 1.4? Is 9, almost 10. So, and then 9 times 9 is obviously 81. So it's not enough. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why rebound was in the, you're right, that's not. So it's not enough damage, we don't have lethal. With Barrage, Hologram Barrage. What else do we have? Can't proc Ink Bottle again. Are we dead? I don't think we can block. Yeah, it is including the slow stacks. I just pulled up a calculator to do it. So this one does 8. The next one would unfortunately do 9. It's almost up to 10, but not quite. But even if it was 10, it would do 90. And 72 plus 90 is not enough. Although it is close. Wait, 72 plus 90 plus 9 is actually enough. But it isn't. It's so it would be 7 times 1.4, which is 9.8, which rounds down. Darn. We're so close though. Like even Liquid Bronze almost gets us there, although we die at the same time. Hologram Zap. Wait, what? You're saying Hologram Zap, Dual Lightning, Dual Cast? Yeah, Turbo is in the draw pile. It's one of these 3 cards. We were really counting on drawing it, but we didn't get it. All of our energy manipulation was bottom deck on the second shuffle. We could like hologram a Zap or a Steam Barrier, and then just like Ball Lightning Barrage. I don't think that's gonna be enough. The 1 extra slow proc, it would get us 10, so the Barrage would do 90, but then we need to do 80 damage from the other stuff, 81 damage. It's not even close. Yeah, I think we're just off here. Okay, so how do we survive then? He is doing 54 damage. We need to not die. Which means we need to have 55 or more effective health. Current effective health is 27 plus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12, 27 plus 12 is 39. Hologram is 5, so 44. Max block is going to be Steam Barrier. So 50. So we survive. We like Hologram, Steam Barrier, defend. We survive at 1. And then we draw all these. We get voided. We have 3, 6, 9 cards in hand. So if we only spend 1 hand card, oh no, that doesn't survive. We have to defend to survive. Yeah, if we Dexpot, Hologram, Steam Barrier, I believe we die exactly. But we could draw 2 cards and hope that they're exactly these 2, and then try and go off. Can we fit in like a Rebound Barrage with the Hologram? No, we can't. We have to spend 2 energy on blocking. We could rebound the hologram. So then we're like defend, rebound, hologram, steam barrier. But if we have 2 energy next turn, we can't barrier or barrage, hologram barrage. Oh wait, there's no world where we have 2. We have 4 because turbo. Okay. So we're playing 3 hand cards. So we have 3, 6, 8 now. So if we play 3, we draw 5. All right, I think that's it. We're only drawing 4. We're gonna draw all 4 of them, but I thought I was drawing 5. Okay. Turbo's definitely happening. And then I believe Barrage, Hologram Barrage is enough now, but might as well throw in some other stuff. Like Strike Ball Lightning. Probably shouldn't have done that because now Ink Bottle is worse for the next fight. Oops. Didn't think about that. Mango. A lot of max HP with the mango and the waffle. There's a Seek. Yes, we could have drawn a second Void and died. Okay. I mean, it's a Seek, right? Seek is good. If we rest, we get to add a card, which could be Consume, which we need super badly to scale our stuff. We also get health. Side bonus. These are all actually pretty decent. Recycle is an answer to statuses in Act 4, which is a really big threat with Runic Pyramid. Thanks to the host, Rainhorse, and welcome to Rainhorse's single viewer. Sorry. I had to mention it. How you guys doing? We're in Act 3 in a Defect deck that has struggled to find its identity, I would say. It's sort of a Shuriken Barrage deck with 2 Glaciers. We have a Capacitor. We're looking for a Consume. We also have Inserter, so if we can find a Consume, we'll be in good shape, but we have not found one yet. Pretty excited about the Recycle. It's extra energy. Yeah. Get to remove statuses. It's gotta be good, right? Yeah, thanks for the raid, Rainhorse, I appreciate it. Recycle. Sure. Triple Jawworm, here to kill us. We can seek for a Glacier. Upgraded Seek would be nice here. Oh, we could seek for Electro. How about seek for Electro Defend? Yeah. Put it on the board. Any sort of focus scaling would really be appreciated in this deck. Could really use it. Fission does 24 AoE damage, and then we can sunder this one to death. Seems great. We can like sunder hologram sunder. Sunder hologram strike sunder, so that the second sunder also procs. It's like Act 1 all over again. I guess this one is more damage, yeah. Getting a shuriken with 2 sunders in a turn is not something I've ever done before. That makes me giggle a little bit. Take that, Jawworms. Charge Rider to set up for next turn seems reasonable. We're blocked out. We don't need to spend any of these cards. I guess we could have played a second Glacier there instead of Charge Battery. We can't draw cards. Do we have lethal? Barrage is doing 28. Yeah, it's lethal. Oh, right, algorithm. Good call. Thanks, Bad Terrence. Sneaky genetic algorithm trying to make me forget about it. Well, I did. Blocking for 7, and plus 8 is 15. We need 7 more. Steam Barrier will do that. And then we want to get some cards out of hand so that we can draw 5. I guess we only need to draw 3 to get lethal. We'll just set him up to die next turn. Okay, genetic algorithm. Ideally 2 cards here. So we're gonna just zap around. Oh, we got Happy Flower, Inserter, and Ink Bottle set up at the end of that fight. Incredible. Darkness Plus would be an interesting new direction. I think that's probably a no. Okay. This has to be our key, although I do love the feather. Is our win percent higher if we take the key and guarantee that we can go to Act 4, or if we take Eternal Feather and rely on one of these question marks being a surprise chest to get us to Act 4? Not a very reliable method to getting Act 4, but I think our win percentage is currently quite low, and Eternal Feather is quite good. I'll take a Sapphire Key anyway. Transform a card. Probably want to transform a Defend. They're not super necessary. White noise. Okay, that's fine. How do we find Consume? Question mark could be a shop. Shop could have Consume. Elite does not have any higher chance of dropping a uncommon card. They have a higher chance of dropping rares. Question marks could just be like, can you wait? What are the Act 3 events that give you cards? I tried to open the wiki, misclicked, and opened Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. None of the common events do it, so it has to be Act 3 specific events, and none of them do it either. Falling removes card, Mind Bloom can't add a card. Although I guess you Mind Bloom, fight the boss, get Consume as a card reward. Secret Portal's not helpful. Sensory Stone can't get Consume. Wait, what is Sphere? What is that? Oh, the rare relic one. You get a card reward from that one too. Maui Head would be fine, but doesn't give a Consume. Yeah, there's no way to get Consume from question mark in Act 3. Other than card rewards from surprise fights and the 2 fight events. Nonetheless, I'm not really seeing the advantage of going and fighting an elite right now. The power that we need is not coming from relics, it's coming from a Consume we need to find. So we could just do 2 hallway fights instead of a hallway fight and an elite. Elites are definitely more dangerous. We could lose quite a bit of health. It can't be Giant Head again. Giant Head was probably the worst case scenario. Although Nemesis is pretty bad. We could get a bad draw with Reptomancer where we don't get Electrodynamics. I think we're going to dodge that elite. Oh my god, this is the 3rd Orblings fight of the run. Are you serious? Okay. We can seek for something. Do we just seek for, like, Ball Lightning? Oh, seek for Sunder, probably. No, actually, we can't strike Sunder. He's got one too much health. I guess we can strike Sunder this guy. Okay. It's also kind of insane to have Recycle and Sunder in the same deck. Like, I kind of love it. We can hologram back the Sunder and, like, recycle a Defend. Or we just not do any of that. No, it doesn't. Play some more cards. I guess we'll recycle the dual cast, because what is that even doing here? Okay. I think we're gonna GA Glacier this turn. And do I Ball Lightning too? I was assuming I wouldn't Ball Lightning because I'd save it for a Shuriken proc. Maybe that's not right. Yeah, I think we'll save for next turn. Although it gets AoE lightning damage, which only does like one actual damage, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll hold it. Okay. Well, now we've got Rebound Barrage as well as Ball Lightning. We have Turbo too, so we can like Ball Lightning, Glacier, Turbo, Rebound Barrage. Rebound Barrage. Sure. White Noise is here too. It's a party. Let's see, how much is this barrage going to do? It's 6 times 5, so that's 30. So we need to do 5 more to kill him, so it's going to be the rebound. Okay, so we'll Ball Lightning this one. Maybe we should have played the Zap just to get extra AoE damage. Didn't think about that. Sunder is free on this guy. And then we can, like, Rebound Barrage. Is that lethal? 10 plus 35 is 45. Yep, it's lethal. Not a great ink bottle setup. Oh wait, it is great ink bottle setup. What am I talking about? Okay. So now we actually got Happy Flower and Inserter set up. Last time I said we had them set up, this was actually on 1. Chill. Chill needs an upgrade and we don't have one. It is pretty good with Fission. Just like get a bunch of orb slots. Throw them away. We've got 2 Glaciers. I don't think we're too desperate for that. Consume, please. Second Transient of the run, too? Jeez. This run's getting run through the ringer. Glacier, Zap, Seek for Barrage? I guess let's Glacier and see what we draw. Okay, not helpful. We're already blocking for 17 plus 10, so 27. This blocks for 5. That's 37 if we block for... So we'd only take 3. We'd have to hologram back something now. Glacier or Zap. I guess Zap is better in this fight. Okay, Genetic Algorithm does most of the work this turn. And this is still 10, so we're blocking for 41. Good dual cast just to walk out. Okay. Here's the big fission turn. I would love to rebound a Barrage and then get it. So let's make that happen. Or maybe we should play the Glacier after the fission so we get to keep Frost Orbs. Seems like a good idea too. The problem with Recycle in this deck is there's very little fat in this deck. There's like 3 basics left and everything else is pretty good. So there's just not much to eat other than statuses. Okay, let's draw 3 cards. Let's see what's in here. The Defect, huh? We want to get a Shuriken proc this turn because we have 6 energy. Let's do like Sunder, Rebound, Ball Lightning. I think that's a reasonable proc. And then we could recycle Electrodynamics to play Glacier, or the other way around. I guess we'll recycle Glacier to play Electro, because Lightning Orbs are better. Or we could recycle Defend. Yeah, let's recycle Defend. That doesn't give enough energy, because Recycle is unupgraded. Cool. Got Voided this turn. We still have 4 energy. Barrage is here, but doesn't have any friends. I guess we have Electrodynamics and Glacier. We could seek for the Turbo. So we could do Glacier, Electrodynamics, Turbo, Ball Lightning, Barrage. Got 3 turns left. We have to block. We could just like Electro, Ball Lightning, Barrage right now. Is that enough? So it would be 4 Lightning Orbs. So 16 at the end of the turn, 11 from this, that's 27. Plus the 4 times 7, which is 28. 27 plus 28 is 55. So we'd be hitting us for 20, or 15. We can block 8 of that, take 7. It's not too bad. And then Hologram is in the draw pile, so we can Hologram back the Barrage. Okay. Are we sure we don't want to seek for Turbo? We could Strike. Yeah, Strike gets a strength proc here. Alright, let's seek for Turbo. And I guess we can fit in a capacitor. Cool. Should have saved the, or could have saved the Steam Barrier. I guess it would still saved us 5 health. We can recycle Sunder to have a big ol' turn, but we don't really have enough card draw to do anything with that. Can't get an Ink Bottle proc this turn. We can dual cast. Dual cast does some damage. Zap is always happening. This Hologram is going to miss the Barrage for next turn, which is too bad. So like Recycle Glacier, Rebound Sunder. Is that enough? 11 plus 26 is 37 plus the 20. 37 plus 20 is 57, so we'd still take 23. Seems like a lot to be taking. Maybe Colorless Potion helps. Flash of Steel could get Hologram. Master Strategy is guaranteed to get Hologram. Let's take Master Strategy. So we Master Strategy, the Hologram, and then we Hologram the Barrage, and then we rebound the Barrage. Let's recycle a Glacier first. Okay, so we're blocking for 25 here, so we're taking 4. I guess we will defend. Maybe Charge Battery for next turn? Yeah, let's Charge Battery to set up the Thunder for next turn. Oh wait, Charge Battery draws a card. That's dangerous. Oh wait, no it's not, because drawing the Barrage is fine. We have Pyramid. Because we're going to waste it. Alright. Okay. Turbo's always happening. We can rebound the Barrage, but to what end? Probably Zap Glacier. Rebound Barrage is enough. Is Sunder better than Glacier? Glacier blocks for 11, Sunder blocks for 26, but Glacier also procs Barrage 2 more times, so it's 16 extra. 11 plus 16 is 27, which is more than Sunder, by only a little bit. But it costs 1 less as well, so... Alright. Got him. Still about 300 damage. Haven't really improved since the last transient. Cold Snap is an attack. It's been really tough triggering those shurikens. Has it been tough? It's been inconvenient. I don't know if it's been super tough. Huh. Does seem like more Frost Orbs is good, though. Alright, I'll grab it. I want you to be a consume, but it's okay that you're not. Pretty expensive red mask. No is the answer. I think we go to an extra question mark looking for like Mind Bloom or something. Sensory Stone. I think we're resting at this next campsite. We don't have any super good upgrades. Seek is one of the ones we called out as the best upgrade in the game earlier on, so maybe we should consider upgrading that instead of resting. Resting gives me an extra shot at consume though. Alright. How much do we rest? Do we gain when we rest? So 85 times 0.3 is 25. So currently we would overheal by 3. So if we lose 5 health, we would be at 83. So let's do that. I want to be at full health at the end of this, so. Looking for like Panacea or like Swift Strike, basically. Madness is always good for Defect. Is Deep Breath good? No, Deep Breath is bad. It makes Hologram bad. We could get Madness to hit Sunder sometimes. Getting Madness to hit Hologram is pretty insane too. Or at like Glacier, because then we can like Glacier, Hologram, Glacier for 1 energy. I think the bomb has pretty well scaled off by this point. Not much time left for Handle Greed to pay off, although we do have the Bloody Idol. Oh, we can't rest. We need to recall. Oops. I think we're skipping all of these. Alright, time to get rolled by the Act 3 bosses. I don't think we're ready. Okay, is it for 24? We are blocking for 10. Probably going to use Look of Bronze in this fight. He's a multi-attacker. Hologram Steam Berry blocks for 13. That's pretty close to 14. We have some extra energy, so we might as well Sunder with that. Suits in here. Creative AI. Okay, so we've got a whole new plan now. Alright. So then it's like genetic algorithm this turn to block. Recycle the dual cast. Recycle is going to be useful for slimes eventually, so maybe I just play the dual cast. Although the slime's going to discard, huh? So there's no point in holding recycle through this shuffle. Fission is so bad in this fight. Let's see. We could recycle Electrodynamics. That's not a particularly good card in this fight. Sure. Now I have 2 energy. I feel like I should be doing something with it. Fission is also a terrible card in this fight. If I fission and get, like, Capacitor, I could drink the Essence of Darkness, which is probably how we're winning the fight. This just draws 1 card, though. I'll just wait. It is Capacitor. Oh, wait. We got 2 Capacitors this turn. So let's use both of those. Oh, wait. We don't need this one. Because we're going to fill that up with Inserter eventually. Might as well. And then take a ton of Dark Orbs. Seems pretty good. We might have to seek for an attack if we don't draw one next turn. So how many turns do we have to wait with these before Fission is lethal? We're getting an extra 6 damage a turn. And we have 10 orb slots, so it's an extra 60 damage a turn. Currently it's 60. So 60... How much is 430 divided by 60, basically? So 240 divided by 60 is only 4. So if we could, like, get some Barrage rebounds in... We need to draw one of these 2 attacks. Oh, I guess there's 3. Although both of these cause Dark Orbs to evoke, but that's fine. So I just want to play a card. Maybe we play 3 cards here, just to proc the clock. Seems dangerous. I think we can block with 3 cards next turn. We can, like, defend Steam Barrier, charge battery, so I guess I'll just chill. Defrag makes this get more damage per turn. Okay, so we need to block for 36. We can't really do that. But we can do this. Okay. So Strike, Rebound, Barrage seems good. And then next turn we can like Cold Snap, Ball Lightning, Barrage. And then maybe Fission? Is that going to be lethal next turn? These are going to be hitting for 24 next turn. 24 times 10 is 240. And the Barrage is going to be hitting for, let's see, we have 1 strength, so 7 times 10 is 70. 240 plus 70 plus 18. So 240 plus 70 is 310. Plus 11 is 321. Plus 7 is 328. Plus the 3 damage from the orb. So it's not going to be enough. But what if we defrag now? That gets an extra 11 damage. 1 for each of these, and then 1 for the lightning orb. Okay, so... Sorry, 240 plus 70 is 310. Plus 11 is 321. Plus 7 is 328. Plus 11 is 339. So we're off by 4. We could probably seek for something to do 4, right? Oh wait, we can dual cast. We can dual cast with the Fission. Yeah, so this is lethal. Oh wait, he's blocking. So it's not going to be lethal. Okay, well that's fine. Okay. We kind of need it to be lethal. Because we are running out of time here. An extra... We could seek for a Zap. Is going to be the max damage, I think. Oh wait, Fission's going to draw a ton of cards. It's going to draw all these cards and reshuffle. Reshuffle and draw... Reshuffling puts Barrage back in the past, so we can Barrage twice. But then we're going to be out of orbs from Fission. I think we have to go for it, though. Oh man, this is intense. Okay. So Barrage is only hitting for 50 here, so it's way less than the 70 I was anticipating. These still hit for 250, so that's 300 together. And then if we Barrage twice, that's another 50, so that's 400. Wait, no, sorry. 250, 300, 350. So we'd be off by 13. Wait, we can't Barrage twice for 50. That's not how this works, because we have to Fission to shuffle. And then we'd need 10 more orbs to get 50 damage. I guess we should say this is 275, because we're going to dual cast one of them. Okay, so... I don't think we can block for 45. We can only block for like 14 plus the Frost Orbs. So let's just go for it. Strike leaves us needing 14 damage. We have 4 cards left. So Strike plus Cold Snap. So that's 12. Ball Lightning is going to do 4. It's not enough. Seek for... Oh, what? Seek for Sunder. Yeah, seek for Sunder. We got it. Okay. So we seek for Sunder to kill Time Lord. And strike Sunder. It's so easy. We set up Ink Bottle, set up Happy Flower, set up Inserter, set my heart to pounding. Good God. Okay. Alright, and then Awakened One kills us. Great. We got there. You just tried out Prey and it did the trick. War Divinity is so strong that Prey couldn't hurt. Even more fun, it was a Foreign Influence. That card did such work. Wow, what did Foreign Influence do for you? Man, maybe I'm just wrong about all the Watcher cards. Watcher's so strong. Because I also don't pick Foreign Influence very much. Let's play Zap and see what it draws. Turbo. Well, that's not useful. I've won with Prey. I don't pick it often, but I have picked it. I don't pick it as the first Divinity card, but I will pick it if I'm already in the Divinity deck. That turn was kind of nuts. Yeah, I didn't think of the Seek for Seek for, what is it called? Wallop? Seek for Sunder. But that happened. Yeah, I don't really pick Foreign Influence, but I mean, if it's getting die every time, that's pretty nice. I don't like it because of the deck pollution. I think those two are happening. Sea Barrier for 4 health, or no? No. Need to find an Electro in this deck, in this matchup. All these cultists. Yeah, exactly, deck pollution. Electro... Let's see what White Noise has. Let's play Electro. I think we're going to skip Loop because of Awaken 1 strength issues. And I think we need to play Hologram this turn because we're taking so much damage. 36 damage coming in. That kills the Defect. Technically, we survived this. We could stop here. And save the Hologram. Seems like a bad idea. Maybe we do play Loop. Maybe Loop kills the Cultist turn earlier. We're doing currently... the problem with Loop is, like, Loop helps you scale your focus extra. We don't have any focus, we just have orb slots and Barrage. So, like the virtual orb slot from Loop is, like, worse than normal. Because it doesn't... We can't Barrage with that Loop orb slot. So I think we skip it. This fight seems problematic. Being at 3 energy seems problematic. What was our boss reward for Act 3? Oh yeah, Inserter. Insert the Pyramid. Yeah, I think we were going to need to consume to win this one. Let's see. Okay, can we survive this turn? 40, 52, 62. Yes, it was a 1 relic Act 3. We dodged elites. I guess I can still show the path because we're still in Act 3. We took the Mega Elite. No, he gave us the Mango. Oh wait, did he give us the Mango? How did this happen? This chest had a feather in it that we took a key for. And yeah, we just didn't find any other elites. Just get the Mango. Yeah, wasn't super good Act 3. Only like 2 elites were available because we had to go to the Mega Elite. We really just dodged this one and didn't happen to get any good question marks. Yeah, the Act 3 question marks could have won this run for us, but they did not. We're just getting a consume. Slay Spire. Not getting the uncommon you need is like the most common and frustrating experience in Slay Spire. Is there any way to not die this turn? Glacier Charge Battery seems like max block, which is not close. We could draw a Seek. We could have Fission. Okay, so if Ink Bottle draws us Fission, I think we survive this turn. Yeah, exactly. Talk to the Hand. The most sought after uncommon in the game. Alright, do we have Fission? No, that's not it. Okay. Well, that was a fun one. I had a good time. We picked up a Capacitor in Act 1, it's kind of speculative, and then picked up a Barrage immediately. We almost got a second Barrage, but we passed it for something. I think it was like the second Glacier or the Turbo or something. But yeah, this was a Barrage deck. Had some strength scaling, had a Shuriken. Really struggled to find our way. We turned down a creative AI, which I'm suspicious about. I think we could have won, maybe if we'd survived with creative AI, but we also like almost died in the beginning of Act 2. So picking creative AI and slowing way down. Yeah, I kind of wonder if and like this is falsifiable, right? People could just look at the math, but I kind of wonder if there's uncommons that you just get in a certain run. Like this run was like you get glaciers, right? But you don't get consume. Because we were offered 2 glaciers, and I think we might have been offered another one that we didn't take. No, I think we just got the 2. But yeah, some runs you get like 3 talk to the hands, and you're like, where are these the rest of the time? I just want 1 talk to the hand every time, not 3 one time. Yeah, I'm with you, Redbeard. I thought this was going to go further, but we didn't get any focus scaling. We were never offered a defrag. We were never offered a consume, and it's just impossible to survive Act 3 with like frost orbs and no focus scaling, right? We had lots of orb slots. We had an inserter and capacitor, but no focus. You got 5 synth time offer snagged one. Yeah. I mean, it's not like a bad idea, right? Like if they were explicit about it, if they were like, this run you get these uncommons, but you don't get these uncommons, and they like told you at the beginning, you'd be like, okay, like I can't build around consume because I'm not getting it. But it's frustrating to not know that you're not getting a consume and build around consume and be like, please game, can I have it? I did get a Seek plus or Seek, so I can't complain too much. There's some good cards in here for sure. Early genetic algorithm. Electrodynamics did a lot of work, but it did a lot of work because we like didn't have very much damage. We were really leaning on that rebound barrage runic pyramid thing. I think I'm fairly weak as a runic pyramid player. Like I know that it's really good, but I often lose my runic pyramid runs. I think I sometimes like I overspend my defensive resources on a turn just to block out. And then on a future turn, I can't block. Like that caused me to take like 20 damage in a Darkling fight in this run. But yeah, I thought this one was going to be a win. Yeah, a little short on focus scaling.